Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everybody. Let me unhook my computer here. Hang on. Uh, hello, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? As you can see, I'm pretty upset at some things that transpired tonight. Um, Let me see who else in here tonight. I'm gonna call everybody out. Tammy and Arkansas and New Orleans and True Colors 3 and Linda Dunn and Fonda, Robin, Myrtle, Melanie, Robin, Redmond, Jennifer Watts, Linda, Rowdy, Tina Bobina, Money Tactics, Amazing Grace, Miss Marie, Christine, Tina Bobina, Michelle, Lisa Hope, Autumn Breeze, Lady 7 Up. I'm going to put up a link for Christine to come up on panel. So what I just witnessed from some creators that just continue on bashing these families is ridiculous. It's absolutely positively ridiculous, you guys. Hey yo baby, hey Brandy. So the other night when I had Dawn up here on my panel, I had the lab Josh came in my chat and was very disrespectful in chat, that to where one of my mods had to get him because he was being so disrespectful to Dawn. But did I block him? Absolutely not. I did not block Josh. But when I went in there a while ago, he made sure I was blocked because he didn't like for me not to let Dawn go up there mad, because that's what these people do. They provoke Dawn and Candace, well, not Candace, but Dawn, and say things to hurt him to where he gets upset and comes up on panel. Hey, yo, blonde baby. He's like, don't tell him not to come up here, Daisy. I wouldn't do you that way. No, you just want him to go up there so you can attack him. You find him at his very vulnerable time and you attack him. You did ran away from one night before last, heart of the negativity. Exactly. We are trying to help these people. We are trying to help them. We've been talking to Candace. I love you too, Dawn. Hey, Bo Evans. We've been talking to Candace as well, and you guys, we've got a whole new perspective. Candace looks really good. Candace told us that Candace still believes that someone took Summer. She's still sticking to it. Her and Dawn both, but I asked Candace, could we do a video about where she thinks that somebody, uh, the picture of Summer swinging on the swing? Yeah, Josh did
Video.
attack Dawn. Well, Candace thinks that somebody was there, that she saw a flash in that video, and that somebody was in those bushes and that was watching Summer in that video, and she sent that to us. But no, that's very immature of that for Josh to do that. I mean, come on. SummerWells case is SummerWells case. Don and his grown stepsister are grown. That's a whole different case. Why keep bringing that up? They were both children at the time. It's not like Don was an adult. He was a child. And yes, Don was a victim too. You all don't know the whole story about what happened, but you want to twist it around. And Don B, I'm very disappointed in you. I am very disappointed in you, because we have took up for you before, but now all of a sudden it's like a turnaround against us over here, because we actually see what's going on. We talk to these people behind the scenes. We see their heart. You guys, and Candace, she can't handle this kind of stress. And we're not going to put that stress on her. She's got a bad heart, you all. She's already had her heart ripped out because of her babies being gone. Miss Daisy, in my opinion, I believe this is why they done the tricks and things. Because, no, you guys, what I'm saying is, let's not use this other case with Don and his grown sister to cloud out Summer's case, because they were both children. And we won't talk about that. But other people wants to continue to hurt Don and rub salt into his wound by bringing it up. It's about Summer. It's not about that. And no, Josh, I didn't block you, but you made sure you blocked me because you didn't want me to tell Don not to let you up there so you could rip him to shreds. Don sit up there and tried to talk to him like a normal person. But all he was condescending and made accusations towards Don. And that is not right. When someone is coming at you with sincerity, um, exactly. Thank you, exploiting innocence. Don, please stay away from negative creators. You and Candace found a safe place with these ladies to grieve, care, and talk about Candace. I can understand why Don went on there because I get mad and I go on the attack when people, I feel like I have to defend myself as well. And I know how Don feels, but it just makes it worse. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted Don to come up there and fight with him and say things
Mhm.
and get mad because Don was ultimately trying to talk to him about this. He was trying to be a responsible person. There's more to the story. There's always two sides to a story, guys. Yeah, you did hear it too. I mean, these people have not been these people have not been convicted of anything. They've not been named as a suspect. They've not been convicted. So why do we continue on, keep coming at them when we can look at it in a different way? Candace still believes that Summer's very much alive, that someone has Summer. She cried on us last night. She
Yep.
cried on us, you all. I called Josh out for acting like he was. He don't
Mhm.
disrespect his channel like that. Yeah, he was disrespect. Josh was over here disrespecting my chat. I could have blocked him, but I didn't. But JJ got him. And but he wants to call me out. Well, I never called him out for disrespecting my chat that day, but I'm calling him out now. Josh, quit. You're not no innocent angel. You're not. I watched the video Prayer Garden put out on you. Stop judging these people. I heard about the things you've done. I'm not going to say on here, but you're no different than anybody else. So quit coming at these people like that. They are trying. And just like Candace said, she's used to always having kids around her. No, I'm not, Iris. I'm not wrong. Candace is used to having children around her like I've always had children around me. But people takes a little bit of things, a little bit of stuff, and twists it around. And I don't blame Candace. I would never come back on YouTube, not with her heart the way it is. I am not going to be responsible for somebody causing her to have a heart attack. You know,
Yeah.
Don
Thank you
was
guys
trying to
for
talk to them in a calm way. He was trying to talk to Josh, but Josh was provoking him. And then he had Chris M on there to come at him as
Mhm.
well. And I'm
Mhm.
sorry, I don't I think Chris M has messed up this case enough and twisted the scenario, and that's just my opinion. Now I'm grateful for what he's doing for Monkey's case, but I think the thing with Don and his sister should have never been brought up in this case, not like it has and continues to be. We need to focus on Summer. We don't need to focus on all the other distractions. Don and Candace is trying to find their daughter. That's why Don's going on the news. That's why Don is going on YouTube. You don't know, Iris, if he's lying. You don't know that. How you got proof that Don's lying? You don't. I know their hearts. We've talked to them. Candace has cried like a baby. Maybe you all don't see him crying, but we have seen him crying. And she
Hey
really
Daisy,
believes that somebody come up there and took her child out of her house. And she blames herself because of it. What ifs? The what ifs. What if this happened? What if I would have done this? It's not no parent's fault that somebody comes and takes their child. Exactly. Hey, Don. So, Josh and Chris, back off, You're being very condescending and being a brat to Don. You was trying to make him mad. You was
Bully.
trying to get him riled up, and you was trying to get him angry, in my opinion. And that's just childish.
Mm-hmm.
What? How would you have been? How would you have been if you was in the same shape? I don't know if Josh has children, but put yourself in their place. You can turn off your computer at night and go to bed and rest quietly. But they have to think about their children every single day. That's a part of their life, you know? And it's not right. It's not right. I'm sorry guys. Don't y'all can get mad at me or not, but these people are trying to build their lives up. They're trying to get back on track, but if people continues to tear them down, then it's not going to help them at all, because the lab was talking about him. He was dogging him out, and it's hurtful when people talks bad about you. I do the stuff.
Hi, Crystal.
Well, that's true. He's being a kid. God is watching
Hi,
us.
Crystal.
Bucket list. We love you, Summer. Yeah, it's ultimately about Summer. But yes, they want to continue to bring that up and rip everything he says apart.
Yeah.
You could have a normal conversation, and I guarantee you people would take it and make it and twist it and turn it upside down and inside out. That's just how it is. Wait, did somebody get a membership? I didn't see.
It was a Crystal is a 4 month member.
Oh, thank you,
Yay!
Crystal. Thank you. I can't see the memberships on here.
Yay,
Thank you
Crystal.
for that membership, Crystal.
Yes,
Oh, Miss
everybody
Daisy.
is for summer, but there's a way. If you want to talk to somebody,
Yeah.
there's a
How
way
are
to
you
do it, and it's not being a bully. That's
condescending
not the way to talk to
brat?
somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being condescending.
Hi,
And
Lisa.
yeah, staff lab. Well, when you're out there and you're listening in and somebody is attacking you, you do want to go on the defense and tell them off. And I can see why Don wanted to. We tried to stop him, but he's like me. I can't stop when I
He was
get
like a
mad
bull
either.
in a china shop.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
like
stopping.
my bull day Benny. My bull. I couldn't stop him for nothing. But I'm the same way. And now that it's already a bad enough week for Dawn and Candace because it's Summer's birthday and they don't have Summer with them. But for YouTubers to go on the attack and then lure him up on the panel just so they can talk down to him and talk to him, attack him, is not right. They want to get their words, they want to get their baby girl's name out here. They want people to actually work with them. Like, do you really think if they were guilty of anything that they would even come on YouTube? No, absolutely not.
Can you drop the
But they
link
want
for
to come
Lady of
on.
Love? She wants to come
Yeah,
up.
come up, Miss Lady of Love. But yeah, they're going at on the attack, and I don't understand what Don B's issue is. No, we're not naive, Don B. We've actually just sat down and talked to them and have a conversation with them like normal human beings that has
Hmm.
compassion towards people that's lost everything, lost their children and everything.
Everything.
We have
Hmm.
compassion for them. The devil kicks people when they're down and twist it. Yeah, I actually said a prayer. I asked Jesus to calm Don down because I know he was
Oh,
being
okay.
provoked by them devils.
Daisy said, or Jay said, make sure you watch back chat.
Oh yeah, yeah, we will. I
Thank
mean,
you,
we're
Jay.
Daisy Cow and Christine's being attacked by all different sides, but is that going to stop me? No, I don't care. What's right is right, guys, and what's wrong is wrong.
You guys
What
think about
if?
this. Monkeys, listen, people were attacking
Hello,
Brandy and Tyler when Monkey went missing. They were attacking them just like people are attacking
Don and
Candace and Don.
Candace.
And look, they didn't even do anything to Monkey.
No,
So don't you think that it's fair to talk to them and see, yeah, there's been a lot of bad stuff put out about them. That's because they're angry, and some of
Yeah.
those were clips that were not full clips. Um, you know, and the only way that we can get any answers or to try to alleviate some of the things that were misunderstood is to talk to each other, not to, you know, provoke people. You know,
Right.
talking is the best way to get to the
Provoking
end of
them
the
and making them
situation.
mad.
Or being a
No, we
bully.
never
That's
said you attacked Brandy. Why'd you block me, Josh?
what, Josh, we
I
didn't
never
say you
blocked
attacked
you in
Brandy.
chat.
We just said that
We never said
people
you
were attacking
attacked
Candace,
Brandy.
not
I
you.
said that I am grateful that you guys talk about Brandy. But why can't you give Don a chance? Why can't you give him a chance without provoking him? You don't know what these people are going through. If they were really as guilty as what you guys try to act, then don't you think they would have already been arrested or even been named person of interest? You know?
Here's my question is,
That
didn't
is
Chris
not
McDonough
factual
say,
information. That's bullshit.
yeah, but
What?
didn't Chris say when he interviewed Don and Candace before that we need to treat them with respect and not
Yeah,
um, provoke and bully and bash them? But yet
yeah,
here today, just a few minutes ago, that the whole total opposite was done to them.
yeah.
I mean,
And
that's how do you explain that?
right. And the reason why I didn't want him, it's not that I don't want him to talk to Josh. It's that Josh was saying mean stuff and he was making him mad and upset. We was actually on the phone with Candace when this all went down, and he was getting upset.
Yeah, he was.
And we don't want him to be upset when he comes on somebody's channel because of what the way people treat him. And he was trying to
And
talk
he
to
felt
Josh
like he had to defend
in
himself.
person. Huh?
Hmm I said he felt like he had to defend himself, and he tried to stay calm. But when you have someone being disrespectful, which is the total opposite of what you guys were supposed to stand for,
Yeah.
he's going to lose his temper.
Of
Yeah, there's
course, especially when that's brought up in his past is brought up. His past has nothing to do with Summer's case. That has been nothing but a distraction. And like he said, you all got a past too. So how can you be a hypocrite and come at somebody when y'all have a past too?
I
This
think
case
it's
is
important,
about Summer, huh?
and I think it's important that because we're focusing on summer and not that other stuff, that it's important because that's what you're doing for your own channel. What other people
Nobody's
doing on their own
bashing
channels,
Josh.
yeah, but there's no reason for people to be so hateful and
No.
aggressive and mean. I have not seen so much attacking
Bullying.
in my life that's coming at you two.
Yeah.
When you guys
Yeah.
have not done anything wrong, you guys gave someone a place to talk, feel comfortable, and it's all about
Right.
summer. It's not
It's
about
about
anybody else, it's about
Summer.
summer.
Yeah.
Hmm
Hey, AJ. And like I never said nothing to Josh. I never blocked Josh or even said anything to him when he was in my chat the other night saying stuff. Um, you should have not said you were provoking him. I was listening. You were provoking him. I was listening. He was trying to talk
He
to you guys in a normal and try to tell you, and you kept right on being condescending and mean to him.
flying monkeys.
You
No,
know what you did. How is this case ever going to be solved if y'all
I
keep
know.
attacking the parents? You know, what if? How bad are y'all going to feel? Probably not bad at all. But how bad are y'all going to feel when they find out somebody come up
Yeah.
on that hill and took that baby off that hill? And
Yep.
it can
And
happen because there were tree trimmers everywhere in that area.
yep.
Everywhere. There were a
Yep.
lot of people we found out in that area on that day.
There was
Up,
tree trimmers. There were real estate people trying to look at real estate property that was for sale on that land, and
mm-hmm,
there was lots of people there. Lots. And I will tell you this:
yeah,
that cut. that cut that the tree trimmers did is right directly across from Summer's tree swing.
Right.
And they had been there a week before Summer went missing.
You don't know
And
that,
there
Marie.
was a tree trimmer on their property the same time that they came home that day.
Right.
The same time.
Do you really think that Don and Candace would be out here trying to bring light to their daughter's case if they were guilty of hurting her? Do you really think? Could you imagine that this is their way of getting out the information,
Right,
keeping
Pam and
Summer's
Donna?
case
Yep.
alive? Exactly, Pam. That's, there was a lot of people that's inserted themselves into this case. That's very
Yep.
suspicious, you know?
Hmm.
But Candace is beating herself apart already, just, you know, thinking about
Every
the
single
what
day
if,
we talk
you
to her.
know?
Yep. Oh yeah, she every time. We don't even talk anything else but what could have happened with Summer. That's it.
Right. I mean,
They are hurting.
especially, this video Candace brought to our attention where she thought that somebody was in the bushes snapping a picture of Summer, watching videotaping Summer. Look at the pictures. Pictures are worth 1,000 words. Yep, absolutely, Dawn. I mean, you can see the pictures of Candace and Summer. Look at her. You could tell she's the baby of the family. There's no doubt
She's a
in our
boss.
mind that baby wasn't baby to death. Look at her. She was the apple of their eye, you guys.
She's a
You
boss.
know? And so, I mean, try to think about the what ifs. What if we've all been down those roads of, you know, of other things, but ultimately I believe somebody come up there and took that baby, especially if somebody was hiding in them bushes and taking pictures. You know what I mean? Don and Candace should
Yeah.
be able to speak out on any channel.
And,
Exactly.
and the fact remains is that none of us know exactly what happened. So nobody can come out here and say that they're guilty because we don't know that. Nobody knows that. And there is nothing wrong with giving them a platform to have a safe place to talk and share information.
Yeah.
They've been nice. They've been answering questions.
Hmm.
I've never seen so much attacking that's
Right.
that's been going on with Daisy and Christine. And Christine did a video where she just did a compilation of a bunch of videos into one video. Those were not even her videos. She spliced everything together and made a long video out of it. And she's getting trashed by another YouTube creator over bullshit. It's lies.
Hmm.
It's not even truth. And that's wrong. These two ladies have done nothing wrong.
Yep.
I don't care what they say about
Yep.
me. I could care less. I'll
It's wrong
call it
that
out
they
how it is. I
it
know
is
it's
wrong
wrong.
what they are doing to you two. It is absolutely wrong.
I
The
sure didn't
words
like
that
for
I've
Miss
heard
Sherry
come
to
out of
get
people's
threatened today.
mouths that they are putting you guys in some kind of a category is wrong.
I speak for the truth,
Hmm.
and I know that we've
Absolutely.
talked to these people, and I've seen a whole different Candace than what people portrayed. I've seen a very
Hmm.
sensitive, loving person, and she wants her babies back. Um, but no, I don't want her on YouTube because she's got a heart condition, a
Yeah, her
very
health,
delicate heart condition. She cannot be stressed out right now, and
and
I'm not going to have that happen to
nobody
her.
wants to see bad for either one of them.
No. Like
Nobody.
she loves to have children around. She loves animals. Anybody that loves animals
Thank you,
like she
Brandon.
loves animals, that says a lot. How a person treats animals says a lot.
Oh
I
yeah,
nobody
Candace
listen,
was
Josh.
someone.
Ain't nobody got nothing against you. But let me tell you something. The way you handled that phone call was not nice. Don was trying to talk
Yep.
to you. Don was trying to talk to you and explain things, and you were being very condescending and mean to him. and getting him even more upset. And then you had your little buddy Chris M come up there and come at him. And that's not right. That's not right at all. Candace is doing better thanks to the love of the good people. Thank you. God bless. Thank you, Dawn. I mean, we gotta handle people with respect and stuff. Like if okay, I could see if these people has been named as the person of interest or anything, but they've not. They've not. It's just going by what a lot of people are saying, and we're finding out now is not true. We found out a lot of things that's not true, that people is twisted around.
Right.
You know?
That's
And
true.
it just makes me mad. Hello, Ronald.
And you know,
Hi,
we're not.
Like,
Kristen.
Nobody's
stop
going to get
bringing up,
anywhere by being mean and nasty to anybody.
right. And stop
They're not going
bringing
to
up
get
Dawn's
anywhere.
past.
Yeah, if you want
Yeah,
answers or you want people to answer your questions, you need to be respectful.
exactly. Exactly. And but people wants to just they want to rub salt on people's wounds. You know? They
This is
want to
supposed
You
to
rock.
be
know,
about summer, and it's sad that many people are forgetting about summer right now and instead
Mhm.
making it about two people when it's not
Yeah, they're
about
on the
them. It
kick
is
of
about
Ronnie
a little
Candace
girl who is missing.
instead of looking at what happened that day. What really happened? Was there someone in that basement waiting? Had somebody gotten in when Candace was gone and took that baby? Was they waiting downstairs in that basement on that baby that day? She needs critical heart surgery and a pacemaker fixed. Yeah, so she doesn't need no kind of stress at all on her, guys. Yes, it is a spiritual warfare. It absolutely is, Dawn. Very much.
what happened to the old saying, keeping it classy?
Right.
We should keep it classy. And that's all we ever ask is for people to be respectful. That's it.
I'm going to bring up that picture she sent without, I'm
Nobody's
not
going
going
to
to
get anywhere by being nasty to people.
that
We're not going to
video.
get any answers. We're not going to get anything. This is supposed to be about finding summer.
Right.
Yeah, about summer.
Yep.
Exactly,
Now,
about
Josh,
summer.
if you could have, Don came up there to talk to you. You could have talked to him about, what he said on the news. You could have, but you can't attack people. What about keeping it classy?
Yeah,
What about what you guys have always taught to be respectful to everyone? What happened to
right.
that?
This is the video that Candace said that there is a flash in that she thinks that somebody was in the woods and took Summer, like was watching Summer that day. Can you point out it, Christine? Do you know where the point is, where that flash is?
Yeah, it's the second time she goes up. It's
There's
like
a
right
flash in there.
there's like a little see this
And she
yeah see the
feels that
there's a little tree.
and she
Yeah, it's
feels
that
that there
clearing through the trees right there. There's like a little clearing.
Yes,
And
yeah,
in that clearing is where you
yep,
see something come in and out of view.
yeah, she thinks that somebody was up there taking pictures and watching Summer that day.
So this is what
And we
Candace
all know,
does. That's what she's doing. She's watching her daughter's video
she's
and
watched this
wondering what
video
happened, looking for possibilities. I mean,
over and over and over again.
yeah,
yeah, enough to where she could catch that flash of
flash.
light in this video. What if there was somebody up there watching this baby? What if somebody was up there actually stalking this family, watching this little baby girl? You don't know. People, we don't know. It happens every single day. You
That's
know,
the
like I
problem
told,
is we don't know. Yeah, that's the problem.
yeah,
And until we
And
know,
because we don't know,
yeah,
yeah,
we
exactly. Go
we
ahead,
need to
lady.
be, I think everybody should just be respectful. If you want answers to your questions, it's about respect and giving them the
yeah.
opportunity to come out and talk. We
Right.
don't want people to be
But not
quiet.
well, and not
But by
only that, to
provoking the
attack
parents
somebody.
and making them mad, it's not going to help and
No,
get
and
them
it's just going to
No.
upset.
make them not want to come on and speak to anybody.
Yeah,
We want to find this little girl. or answers to what
But
happened.
what if, I'm going to
Yeah,
try to
it is
stop
what
it.
if. It is a big what if.
But the second time, let's see.
Yeah, the second time she goes up and when she
Where is
starts to
that
come
at?
back
Do you know
down.
where that could be at? Is it already flashed or have I not got it to it yet?
Let's see. It's right. It's
It's,
it's somewhere when she starts to come back down. It's you see that tree right there, the little tree. You just had your marker on it, right
which
there,
one? This right
right
here?
around this area.
This
See
one
where
here?
Summers? See that big bushy? No, yeah, that swing that she just came back from. So
This one
okay, yeah.
here?
See that bushy? Yep, it's right in that area, but go over to the right a little bit. Yep,
Over to
right
the
there,
right a little
right
bit.
around in there. Yeah,
And there's a flash there?
it's not right there, but it's in between those two little trees.
I
We
seen
need
it.
to,
For a
yeah,
Did you
very
see it?
short second, I seen it. Yes.
Yep, it's a 1 second. Yep,
Like somebody's taking a picture.
yeah, yep.
Wow.
And
She has to have good
and
eyes to check.
let me tell you a story. This is a true story. My boys now are 30, 22, and 21. But when they were young, we lived on, 50-acre property, and my boys were about I don't know 6 or 7 years old, and they were outside playing, and they come running in and said, "There's a man in the woods looking at them while they were playing." Well, let
And
me
you
just
live in
tell
the
you what.
country too.
Yes, I live in the country, dead end road, same as like Candace and Don live on a dead end road, and 50 acres. And so what happened was, um, I told my husband. My husband got on his four wheeler, called his dad. His dad came down on his four wheeler, and they came down like the SWAT army after this person, and
Right.
end up being a 15, 16, 17-year-old neighbor that was sitting there spying, watching our kids play.
Wow.
He was. I would have never known. I would have
That's
never even thought
scary.
a
That
million
is
years.
so scary.
And then
Okay, I'm
another
gonna try to slow
occasion
this down.
after that,
Let me
huh?
try to slow this down.
And then another occasion after that, my boys, they were a little bit older at this time. We have a full size basketball court, and they like to play. It's really hide and seek, but for older kids, they call it manhunt.
I didn't get that.
Well, one of my sons was getting ready to go hide behind
There it
a
is.
propane
I've
tank,
seen it. Did y'all
and
see
he
it?
wasn't.
Go ahead.
He was going to
Broadcast
try to
needs to
hide
be
behind the
slowed down
propane
by
tank.
the flash. Let me redo this. I've slowed it down so y'all can see it. Okay. You can see the flash in there once it's slowed down. I slowed it. Let's see if I can slow it down any more than that. You can
yeah, and
see it.
it's off to the right a little bit from her where the swing goes all the way up. It's that little
Wow, that
clearing
is
right there.
Mercedes
creepy.
blue. That's what I said. That's what we were telling him.
Right there by your feet, that little clearing to the right of
Yep.
her.
That's creepy and
Mercedes was.
scary.
Yep.
But this is what Candace is doing. She's watching this video over and over thinking, what if? To
Right.
me, that doesn't sound like somebody who's not missing their daughter and who's
Right.
done something with her. There's
Gosh,
things that,
somebody be bold
and these
enough
are
to
things
come
that we
out
need to
here.
know and see in the public because there's been so much
People said
negativity
he's
that
seen it
we need to
too.
see these things.
Yeah, Candace said TBI is aware of this, that they've seen that. They've brought
Well,
it to the.
she said that they she brought it to their attention, but because it was a TikTok, she doesn't feel like they took it seriously.
That you can definitely see a flash in there.
Yeah.
That's creepy. That's broad daylight. And
Yeah.
that is creepy. Like somebody was down there watching that baby swing.
Mhm. It's right in between those trees. And there,
Nobody
I say
else in the
that
trees though.
what
Behind the
it's not
trees.
in the
Somebody's
trees.
walking behind the trees. We don't
Somebody's
know
walking behind the
who.
trees.
Somebody
We
said it
need
could
to
be.
slow this video way down and then, be able to see it that way.
I I think I've got it the slowest that I
It
can.
looks
Let me
like
see. I
someone
got it on
walking
5. I don't know if it'll go any
behind the
slower than
tree.
5.
No, I mean in an editor where we can
I'll
slow
tell
it
you.
way down.
So I'll finish telling you about. So they were playing manhunt, and it was pitch dark, playing manhunt. And my son was going to go hide behind the propane tank, but he saw a pair of gym shoes there and thought it was one of his buddies hiding there. So he
Oh,
went
there
to
it
a
is. I
different
seen
hiding
it.
spot.
Oh my God. I seen it.
What?
That gives
I
me
didn't.
chill bumps.
Did you see somebody walking?
No, I seen the flash like it was like where I can see it better on here. Like there's somebody in there that took a picture.
And I think the
So
point
It had to
behind
be
this,
sitting in them thickets.
and the point behind this is because the parents are up, that's what Candace is doing is she's in the background staring at this video trying to figure out if there was somebody back there or not because she's seen a flash in the woods. That's the
Right.
point. That is the point, is that's what that mom is doing in the background.
Don says there's nothing in those woods that would cause a flash except someone with a camera or glasses. Ooh, that's scary.
yep.
Well, I seen that guy that was in the window in my kitchen that when I was little looking up at, and I'll never forget his face. He was watching. If I wouldn't have told my mom about him, he might have broke in on us that night, and I might not be here right now. That is freaky. That
And
is
this
freaky.
this actual TikTok was taken May the 31st, 2021. So 16
Yeah.
days before Summer went missing.
Yeah. So was somebody in there? Was somebody in those woods watching this baby swing? Did they know her routine, her daily routine? Were they in that basement waiting on her? I mean, it could have been anybody. Summer might have decided to go out the back door and go to her swing and they grabbed her at her swing. It happens, guys. I mean, look, I was taking what, three
That
feet behind my
area, Frankie,
grandmother.
goes right down to Beach Creek. That area goes right down to Beach Creek, right?
Well, now
Yeah,
we know
just like
Right
my
across.
there's,
sister said.
there's all those creepos around there too. So
Well, Don
Oh,
said
Pam
he didn't
Connor said it
know.
could be binoculars too.
Don said he had no idea there were that many people in that area that had
the
those kind of
RSOs, yeah.
charges. You know,
And that's creepy
binoculars.
enough because these people are close enough to where they could go up on that property. I necessarily don't think it was some stranger went up there, but there's a lot of people that were around that area at that same time. So,
Right.
I mean, we can't cross off that possibility. And that's the thing is, what if? What
What
if?
if? Yeah.
And that's all we're trying to open people's eyes is to keep an open mind for either way. That's it. We're getting him
Yeah.
to answer questions. He's been really nice and respectful and coming out and answer questions for Daisy and Christine. Candace is talking to Christine. This is not a bad thing. I don't know why they're getting attacked for no reason. This is not a bad thing. This is a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Like if there were guilty parents, they wouldn't even want to come on here and talk about it. But they want to keep Summer's name out here. They want to keep her little face out here. You know?
I think that says a lot. And for me, somebody that's always sat on the other side of the fence, that's a big thing for me. And then today, hearing what she said about this TikTok opened my heart up because
Mm-hmm.
there is a big what if there. What parent is going to be there if she's guilty or knows where her daughter is? Why is she staring at this TikTok, wondering if that's a flash somebody was watching her child in the woods? I mean, it's that's
Exactly.
heartbreaking.
That is
Very good
heartbreaking.
point, Lady of Love. Yep.
Yeah, and yeah, law enforcement, I believe law enforcement needs to come out and talk a little more about this case and take up a little bit for Don and Candace because they're getting attacked by all over the place. They have been attacked um and we're really not stopping and looking what if it's been for the last year. Don and Candace is guilty. Don and Candace is guilty. But nothing has been solved like that. So let's step aside and say, hey, what if these parents are innocent? You know, what if they had nothing to do with their precious baby daughter going missing? That some crazy person come up there that's been watching this baby came up there and hurt this baby and took her and may still have her. You know, Candace wants to believe that Summer's still with us, her and Dawn. They still are holding on to hope, just like Brandy is. Everybody handles stuff differently. Everybody does.
Yeah, Don said that, and they never did lawyer up.
Yeah. Why did that even come out anyway? You know what I mean?
The lawyers were not for Summer missing. Anytime you have a case, because
But,
the boys
but
were taken,
I don't know
that
why
you
the law
automatically get.
I don't know why the law did that though, saying that if they didn't lawyer up and by them going out and saying that.
Yeah,
So
that
let's
was all.
see. Right about
I think that was put out on the news actually about the lawyer.
Yeah,
yeah.
it was. Yeah,
Yes, it's Lady of Love on the
see it.
panel.
Yeah, Lady Love's up here with us.
Sorry, I had to shut my mic
Don't
off
be
because I was
mean
getting
to
So
really
her.
guys,
emotional.
listen. I just want everybody to be nice to these people. Stop provoking them. Stop bringing up their past because we could bring your past up.
Everybody's got a past,
They've not stopped
but
searching though. Under Dawn and Candace has not stopped searching just because you don't see them every day and talk to them. You don't know that they're not looking for their daughter. You don't know that they're not been out and about looking. I mean, Don has done. I mean, he's been on the news trying to bring light to this. You know,
I
we
asked
don't
Don that, and
know.
he said he did go searching, and he said he didn't realize that he had to tape every moment that he went searching just to prove that he went searching. His thoughts were try to find his daughter.
Right.
He didn't realize that he had to tape every single moment that he went out to search.
I mean, he just now got back where he's working every day. I mean, he had to work out of town from daylight to dawn or to dark, late at night. So, I mean, you all don't know what he does. You don't know. Y'all don't know what him and
Yes,
Candace does. You know?
and that was a missed opportunity for Josh to be able to talk to Don about his
Someone's
Don
case.
being on the
Yeah.
news today. Yeah,
Yeah.
but instead, they didn't want to keep it classy and just went on the attack, just like
Just went completely on
everybody else.
the attack.
Yep.
We're never
Trying
going
to
to
Complete.
keep
get
it
anywhere by
classy.
treating people that way. We're not.
Candace
No.
is not good. She's not doing very good. She's got heart problems right now, and I'm not going to do anything to provoke her or anybody hurt her feelings. We've advised her to stay off YouTube because all it does is upset,
Thank
upset,
you,
upset,
Dan.
upset.
Yeah.
Um, and so
Yeah.
right now, she's already been through enough. She's been through enough, you guys. You know, some people are strong
Right,
and some
Frankie.
people are not
Yep.
so strong. And I think she's been pretty strong here, but there's only so much your heart can
Right,
take.
Linda.
The tree trimmer said he was Summers in the back of the truck. He would have had
Yep.
to be really close to the truck to see him. I think they said they seen her that morning, didn't they?
Yeah, they
Uh,
were. Yes, they seen them. They seen them in the morning because the tree trimmers had to block the road in order to get their equipment up for the day. Um,
mhm,
and and the creator Ziggy asked, why did Candace and Grandma stop and talk to Randy, the tree trimmer? And he
mhm.
said because they had the road blocked, and they did. They went right to the side of the truck and talked to them for a minute on the way out,
I
and they
think they
did see
need to have
Summer.
new eyes on this case I think they need to have people come in that's never looked at this case before to
I
go
agree.
back over this case and
Oh,
look at
I agree.
all the
I
evidence.
agree. I agree. I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Jane Don't said, Don, please know that you and your family are always in my thoughts and prayers, praying for physical and mental strength for you and Candace both. That's very nice. Thank
That's
you.
very
Right.
sweet.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes,
It was.
I think
You
it's
don't
just
know
you
that,
need to
Miss
know.
C. You do not know that.
Who?
Somebody said
How
that
how
Don
can
was doing.
anybody
Oh,
do
thank
that
you,
to that
Pearl
little
Rescue.
baby
Thank you.
girl?
Thank you. Miss Daisy,
Yay!
thank you for
Well, thank
giving
you.
Don and Candace a safe place for them and having new approach to help find their baby girl, baby Summer, Utah Wells. Thank you, Pearl's Rescue. Thank you so much. God bless you. Hey, official mom
And we're
team.
doing our very best.
Thank you for supporting
We
this
are doing
channel.
our best.
We are. We're getting it at all different. We're getting it in all different angles. Different creators are coming after the attack.
And why?
We're trying to help, and then other creators from every
Listen,
side angle.
I want to
Yes.
know why anybody would have
Mhm.
a problem with you guys talking to Don. Why is that a problem? What information are they not wanting him to talk about?
I don't
That's
know.
what I want to know because what is the problem with Don coming to this channel and talking, answering questions? What is wrong with that?
And not getting upset
Nothing.
and
Nothing.
having people provoke him.
So why are
Like,
Nothing.
people mad, angry, and
Exactly.
Nothing. Rubber
attacking
dubber.
Christine and Daisy?
and why do
Nothing
they
rubber
keep
dubber.
bringing up stuff that
Nothing.
happened in the past?
Nothing
That
wrong.
case has nothing to do with this baby's
No,
case.
we're focusing on Summer. We
Yeah,
understand that other case exists.
that
We all
stuff is
understand
not
that,
going to be
but
mentioned
this is
over here.
about Summer.
Yeah.
Right.
Summer Moon, Utah
We love
Wells.
Summer, and we are
What a
going to.
beautiful.
We
What a
love these
beautiful
parents,
name.
and we're going to
What
support
a
them as
beautiful name.
Christians. And no matter what comes at us and who comes at us, they're not going to stop us. They're not. I'm going to
Right.
continue on being an advocate for this little baby and
Those
finding
who
out
are
what happened to
against us
her.
will not
No matter
prosper.
what people gets mad or gets glad and stomps and throws her tantrums and
Those
blows up and
those
calls
who come
me,
against us
makes
will
fun of
not
my
prosper.
weight, says I'm a fatty tatty and I need to quit eating. That's what was said today. I know
Yeah,
I'm a
Miss
big
Daisy.
woman.
Okay. Listen, under a
Yeah,
moonlit
I
sky,
got
listen.
chewed out today for
Daisy
no
did not
reason.
ask for any super chat or super sticker, okay? People
If
give it
people
because
wants
they
to
want
support
to,
my
not because
channel, they
Daisy
can
asked.
support my channel.
So stop.
That's part of my channel. YouTube gets 30% of that.
Yeah.
So
It's
no
not
difference
about
if
what
you're a YouTuber.
somebody's
You
giving
don't
Yeah.
see,
to.
I don't have a cash app out here. I don't have a wish list. I don't have, now if people will ask for my cash app, I will let them have it. But I normally don't put my cash app out there. I don't e-bag. If people wants to support my channel, they can. Um,
That's exactly
and
right.
that's just how it is. That's what all YouTubers do, Josh. Because I know that's you under that name. Miss Daisy, that doesn't matter. If you're happy, that's all that matters. Exactly.
Miss
But
Daisy.
and really people don't know that I've not been doxxed before and put on memes and everything else. There's nothing you could say or do to hurt Big Daisy over here. Big Daisy knows she's a big mama. My sister even calls me Big Mama. So that doesn't hurt me. Miss Daisy
Well,
Amy.
but we're grown up adults. Why would anybody want to continually try to bash and hurt and bully? That's just, to me, that's
Exactly.
so immature.
But all I'm saying is we need to look at this at a different approach, a different way, and handle things differently instead of coming on the attack of
Fun,
the
thank you, thank
creators,
you.
of the family, provoking the family just so they can collect money and get views to because they've got a family member upset. Well, guess how bad you're going to feel and how shitty you're going to feel when they find out that somebody came up on that hill and took this baby and that those parents has been innocent all along and you've ripped them to shreds. You
Pearl's
know,
Rescue said, I'll give my funds to whoever I want to. If I want to
Yeah,
support Miss
Exactly.
Daisy
that's true.
and
You
have
do
since
whatever you
she
want
first
to
came
with
on
your
YouTube,
funds.
because she has a pure soul in my mind.
She
Thank
does.
you for
I
that,
know her.
Lexi.
Thank
I know.
you.
I know her.
Thank
She
you,
does.
Tracy.
I know Christine. She
So,
does.
yeah.
I don't know love her
Now,
better, but I know she
yeah, it
does.
is childish to body
It's
shame,
the
but
truth.
people do. They'll find any weakness that you got. But you can't break somebody that's already been broken. I've already been broken. You can't break somebody that's been broken. That just
No,
don't happen.
no, it
And you know
doesn't.
My
what?
God put me back together. And
You form.
God put
There's
me
a.
back together. Josh,
There's a.
okay, I'm not saying Josh is not a good guy, guys. I'm not saying
There.
that. I'm just
There's.
saying that he needs to take a different approach, like calling
Right.
me out during his live when because I told Don not to go up there. Well, you was in here harassing Don the other day in my chat, and I never said one word to you, nor did I block you, but you blocked me in your chat and you called me out on it because you were provoking Don. I don't care if Don comes on anybody's chat, but I hate to see him go there upset and mad, so you all can make him look like a bad person again, what you all have been trying all along. You know?
Miss Daisy, may we
Yes.
take may we take the swing picture down because it's hurting me.
Yeah, I'll take it down.
Thank you.
I just wanted y'all to see that Candace was talking about that. Yeah,
I know,
there
and
is
it
no
hurts
proof
me.
that Don and Candace has took this baby and hurt this baby. You know? Yeah, we've got to be gentle. We've got to be kind, you guys. We cannot. What is it going to do to cause Candace to go into a massive heart attack or Dawn? How is that going to help if something happens to those people and they
I
die?
don't know, but I hope you
Can you
feel
think of,
guilty
can
as
you
hell.
guys not think about like those boys, you know, them boys, they might not be with their mom and dad now, but eventually they're going to want to see their mom and dad, and they're going to need their
Absolutely.
mom and dad. And if something bad happens to either one of them, that's not going to help Summer's case. That's
Mm-mm.
just going to be very sad for them, you know?
Yeah.
Very sad.
A lot of people don't think this far in the future, Miss Daisy.
They don't
They don't.
think that these are actually human beings
They
that
don't
has
think that
feelings.
far in the future. They just don't. People just don't. They think about the here and now, and they don't
Yeah.
think about consequences or how is this going to affect someone else or
We can
what am
turn
I.
our computers off. We can turn our computers off. But at the end of the
Absolutely.
day, they can't. They can't turn their lives off.
Yeah.
Their life, they have to face the reality every day that their baby girl is gone and somebody may have her. They have to face that every day that they've lost their children, that their whole life, you know, they have to do that. And you know, it's just sad. Miss Daisy Don said before that Summer just got home before she got gone. I wonder what that was.
Thank you,
Don
Josephine,
said
for the
that he didn't
cigarette.
say that. He don't remember saying it. I do believe he said it, but I don't know if what he meant on that. But you know, there was a creator that was in your chat last night was attacked. Well, hang on, let me see here what she said. Well, got mad and unsubscribed to this creator's channel, and it's not right. I don't know who that creator
Mm.
was because
Not
we had a
me.
lot of creators in here, and I'm
I'm
not
not a
saying
creator.
go on
I'm a
the attack
critter.
of Josh or anything like that.
I'm a
I'm
critter,
just
but I'm
saying that
not
he
a
could have
creator.
handled it a lot better than what he did. And I was hoping that he would not provoke Don. But he was very much being condescending and provoking Don to anger. Miss Daisy, with all due respect, Don makes himself look bad. Who these days? Well, when he gets upset, that was brought up too in there. And of course he's going to come after the attack on that. You know, he was mad. That's why we didn't want him to go up on panel because he was upset. And
Yeah.
when people get upset,
And
they tend to say things they
Have
don't
y'all ever
mean.
seen Miss
listen,
Daisy mad?
and
Ever
what is
seen
that?
Miss Daisy
He
mad?
said that bad word, which none of us
Oh,
agree with that word,
Miss Daisy.
but that doesn't
When
make him
she
a
gets
guilty
mad, she
parent.
says words.
Exactly.
It does
We
not. So
all
it
do.
is besides the point. He's upset. He was triggered. That's what's going to happen.
Triggered.
This is why we're saying it is important that we let them speak and talk. We are not going to get anywhere by being disrespectful and nasty to people.
Yeah.
There's so much hate and negativity right now on
I
YouTube
agree.
and people being
Mhm.
bashed. It's not right. It's not okay.
I
You
agree,
know,
lover dover.
Candace told us that she
I
didn't want to
really do.
celebrate Summer's birthday without her. She did say that.
Yeah.
Josh did not
Uh,
handle it well. He was being condescending and mean. He was being very condescending and mean.
Dawn didn't
me
get triggered
too.
for no reason.
And bringing it up, oh, thank you, Pearl. Welcome to the Critters Crime.
Well,
Thank you,
when
thank you.
when
I
you
think
not
it's
Thank
just
you for
important
becoming a
that
understand,
member of the
when
Critters
you
Crime.
we
Thank you so
focus
understand
on
much.
what you
Summer
feel
and
like,
not all the other
how
stuff
you
because
Mhm.
it's
behave.
too much.
Hell,
Our focus
if I
here is
lost
on
my
Summer.
child, I'd be drinking myself every day.
Don Don is gonna say stuff when he's provoked. He's like me. I cannot control my mouth when I get mad. I have cussed before and when I get mad. And I
Yeah.
Yes, you
can't
do.
help it because I get so mad that,
Yes, you do.
uh and so I can understand how he would get mad. You know what I'm saying? About it. And
Until there's
all
any
these
proof of guilt,
guys, all
we
these
shouldn't be
people,
calling anybody guilty until law
yeah.
enforcement comes out and says that because we've seen that with Brandy, people going out and
Mhm,
saying Brandy was guilty of doing something to her own son. These are hurtful words that you
mhm.
can never take back. We can
Yeah,
never take
because
that stuff back.
yeah, Brandy
No,
brought Brandy daughter come across a YouTube channel
Yeah,
bashing their family.
and it's sad.
No. Right, Ultimate Chris,
People
that's
have
the
lost
thing.
their morals and values and about respecting. And we're supposed to keep it classy. It's about respect. You're not going to get anywhere by being mean and nasty to anybody.
Right.
And that's just truth.
I'll tell you right now,
absolutely.
if Don ever comes
That
back on
is
my
true.
panel again, they won't nobody disrespect him.
Not
He has a
me.
platform here to speak
Not
his
me.
mind. Hello, fried green tomatoes. He has a platform here to speak his mind and you know and say what he wants to say, and nothing's going to be brought up about the past over here, and he's going to be able to talk about his daughter the way he wants to, because ultimately that's what it's about. Summer, it's about Summer. It's not about nothing else but the baby Summer and finding this baby and getting her back home to where she needs to be if she is still out there, you know. Some creators are thinking they talk, it ain't gonna happen. No, no, Marie. That's what Don, that is what Josh assumes. But Josh has not sit down and talked to these people. Josh, I don't know. He's not sit down and actually spoke with these people like me and Christine has.
And it's not anybody, it's not even our jobs to come out here or anybody's job to come out here and try to um, sway people's opinions. It is about giving somebody a safe place to talk and keep Summer's name out there. They're willing to answer questions, and they've
Yeah,
been very respectful about those questions. He's answered a lot of stuff he didn't answer before.
right.
It's important that they have a safe place to go and that they're
That's
not chased off
because
of YouTube.
that's because he
And they're
knows
not
himself.
silenced.
And
He knows
this,
he
YouTube reaches a lot of people around the world, so it is really important. And I don't care who says it's not, because it is, and we all know it is.
I'm trying to
It's
agree with
really
you.
important to be fair. It's really important to be fair. To actually, look at what if these parents are absolutely innocent.
Yeah, it
You
is a
know?
what if, and that's what matters is that there's nothing that says they are guilty. Law
Yeah,
enforcement has
that's
not come out
why
and said they're guilty.
that's why
And
you're
until that
innocent
happens, we're going to give them a
until
safe place to
found
talk.
guilty.
Hey, sweet and
Share.
Remember, you're
sassy.
innocent till you're found guilty.
Correct,
Yeah.
Sherry.
You know, that's the way
Hey,
our
Linda Dunn.
Constitution works. I've been to
I
Yes.
have,
places. Nobody's read the Constitution
for
over
him to
there.
get Chris Madonna up there, he knows
Nobody. I
that
have.
Don don't like
Right.
Chris because of what Chris has done, attacked, you know, on him, like relentlessly over that situation, And then for him to get him on there even made it even worse, you know? I watched that podcast. I'm not saying I subscribed, but Josh wasn't rude. He only brought up real. Josh was being rude. I'm sorry. He was. I seen it. I seen it for myself. Oh, thank you, Christine, for that super chat. Thank you, Christine.
Christine, what are you doing?
Thank you.
That means she wants to go to
He was
bed.
very
She's
condescending and
spending you
rude.
$10 to go to
And you
bed.
If
know
you
what?
want to trigger
I know what
somebody
she's
and
doing.
say stuff, that's triggering.
My
Let me
He
what?
was
make a
very
comment
mean.
about this
If you
super
could not
chat.
just
My bagel cat bird. My bagel
Thank
cat
you,
bird.
Christine.
My bagel
so
cat
there you
bird.
guys go.
Listen, and about the super chats, every YouTube channel gets super chats. It has nothing to do with anything. Daisy
I don't
takes her
care what they
time and
say.
she comes on YouTube, and that's her way of making extra money. What she does out of her heart for this case and other cases has nothing to do with what's coming in on those super chats.
YouTube takes their part
People
of it.
love her, and that's why they're doing what they do for her. And every channel gets that.
The whole support of the whole the channel is not just mine; it's everybody's in my
Well,
chats,
I
Right,
love her.
right.
and we love you
I
all.
love
And it's for
Christine.
all of
I
us.
love
So
Lover Dover.
And we're out here
Lover
for
Dover.
baby summer,
it is
Lover
about
and
Dover
summer.
and Dollar Tree, but I do love
and
People are
and
Christine.
forgetting that, Daisy. They're forgetting that this is supposed to be about summer. It's not about, you know what? Yeah, are they guilty with neglect? Yeah, probably. But is that going to help find summer by pulling that out? No, it's not. It's not. That
well,
doesn't
we
mean that
don't
they
know
did
what
something to
we
their
don't know
daughter.
what
We
we
have
don't
no
know about all
idea.
that stuff. We don't know if a lot of it was the truth. I
Correct.
mean,
That's what I'm saying. Is it's still the what if. All we're
yeah,
asking for is
we
people
don't
to
even
keep
know
an
if that
open
was the
mind
real. We
and
don't
be
know if that was the
respectful.
real Jose that was interviewed that day. We don't know if that was really him. I bet y'all didn't know that. We don't know.
We never saw him. Justice for All did that interview.
We don't know if that was really him or not.
We didn't see him.
Yeah, people are trying to trigger Don to see if he can go back to drinking so they can prove their
I don't forget
yeah, let that
anything
go.
I see.
So they can prove themselves right. You're right. They're trying to trigger him. I don't want to see Don go back down that road before. I don't want to see Candace and Don get hurt like that. Do you guys not know how delicate this situation is? Do you know how
I
delicate
don't.
these people are right now? They're very
Daisy and I
delicate.
pray with them every single day. We pray with them and we try to give them um, positive, you know, advice and reassurance and to stay on the right path, keep trying to do the right thing. Um, and isn't that better than bashing people?
Especially older people. Let me tell you
Yeah,
something. You can
like
talk
me.
about Daisy Cow all you want, but when you go on attack of my friends, especially my auntie down here,
Yeah.
that don't
Don't you
sit right
come
with
attack.
Auntie
me.
Don't you
Sherry.
come attack. I can handle myself, Miss Daisy.
Don went
You
up
know.
on Josh's tonight. He don't have to
No,
come on my panel. I don't
Don.
push Josh.
Don doesn't.
I don't
Don
push
does.
Don to come on my
Don.
panel if he don't want to come.
Don did not. Don
We
never
don't push
attacked
Don
me.
and Candace to do anything.
And
They do what
Josh
they want
never
to do.
attacked me. You
If
know
he
who
wants to
attacked?
come up here, he knows
You
he's
know who
welcome.
attacked
But
me?
we don't push him to do it. You know.
No, they call. Listen, Don calls us, and
Oh
so does
yeah,
Candace,
no. Some
and you know,
person
vice versa.
attacked me. Attacked
I'm
me.
not going to force him to come up on my panel
No,
if he
No,
don't
really.
want
you don't push
to.
them to do
And
anything
even
they don't want to do.
threatened me.
He normally just stays in the
I
chat.
couldn't believe it.
I'm not going to push him, no matter what anybody like it says or gets mad about. I'm not pushing him or Candace to do anything. If they want to come up here, they can. If not, that's fine.
I
I was
agree.
talking about the other
That's
channels that
called
were
free will.
triggering him.
That's
Not,
called free
I
will.
know, Miss
Oh,
Lena. I know you wasn't talking about us. I know. May I ask what Don B did? Don B has just been on the bash of us. He's been like, he's been saying he's not really been talking bad, but he's been saying we're naive and that we shouldn't be talking to Candace and Don and stuff like that. I mean, I love Don B, but he's yeah.
Christy,
Daisy
where's your
doesn't
Don
pillow?
do
B.
anymore.
Where's
What
your
happened to having
But
sweet
where's
tea
your
with
pillow?
thank
Don
you.
B? What happened
Let
to
you
that?
breathe into.
I thought we all
Your
had a
pillow.
good partnership.
I
Christina,
thought we
where's
were
your
all
pillow you
friends.
breathe
You
into?
know, I thought we were friends, but cases bring out the worst
Well,
in people.
I want a wolf dog.
yeah. Hey,
When
we
his
know.
case first started, they had a
I need a wolf
fake
dog.
FBI agent that people turned tips into that wasn't FBI.
Yay, Lady of Love, Lady of Love,
Who
thank
called on
you.
the first post.
Ring your cowbell,
Oh, thank you,
Daisy.
Lady Love. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you. You
What's the
guys, you're
matter
being
with
sweet.
y'all?
Let me ring that bell. Thank you for that
We
super
like to
chat.
hear the cowbell.
I
Sorry,
love
I
you
forgot
That
the
for
E.
everything you do
so
because
you're
you
coming
do it
down
with your
the
heart.
street,
Thank you.
and I have to tell you confidentially, ain't that sweet?
What are
Um,
you saying, Sherry?
I
What are
I
you
was
that's
singing a
you
song.
will never
I was
see
singing
us
a song
recording
from
Donna Candace.
1927.
We don't do that.
I'm
We do
singing.
not record people. We don't do
Oh,
things like that behind their backs.
No.
We
I
are
can't
not that
sing.
kind of people. You all.
I hate not to be
Hey,
that
Christine
Mom,
and
way.
go
Daisy are
heavier.
doing this from
Hey,
their
Molly,
heart.
here.
That's what they're doing
Lady
it
of
for, and
Love.
it's for summer.
Lady of
It's
Love.
all about summer. And
Yay.
Hello.
That's
we're gonna all get
you.
together and we're gonna go up there
Hello.
and we're gonna meet Don and Candace.
I hear you,
Lady
Sherry.
of Love.
Girls, thank
Hello.
you. God bless you all.
Hi, Sherry.
I can't
Harry,
hear.
you just
I'm
mails
90.
me
I'm
smile.
90%
You are
deaf
such a
in my
sweetie.
right ear, and I'm
Aw, let me get
Oh,
my
65.
thank you.
cowbell back out
Gave
again.
you
I'm
$5.
65% deaf
Cowbell
in
go.
the other ear. So
We just
Drop
want to
it
hear
back.
the cowbell.
give me a break.
Hang
I
on,
can
y'all. I'll
hear.
play the
Oh, I can hear that cowbell. Makes me
cowbell.
happy.
Sherry says
Thank
it's
you.
a hoot.
Ring
Thank
Oh,
you.
thank
Thank you for
you.
the
Oh,
super
thank you.
chat.
ring my bell. Ring my bell.
I'm convinced Don B plays the same video every day. It's on repeat. I don't know. I've never had anything. I love Don B. Don't get me wrong. I don't have nothing against him, but I do want him to
Yes, Cindy. I think so too.
not come
Rub
at us so
rub
strong.
her feet with
And
lavender lotion.
I feel like he's not saying it, but he is saying stuff. And I just wish that he could just like not not come at us like that. Like let us let us do our thing. You know, Miss Maisie, I'm sorry, but you led your flock to believe terrible things about the Wells. If you believe that or not, from day one, next to change your mind. Not from day one. Not from day one. But Miss Daisy did think at one time that they were guilty.
Does that matter?
We're allowed to change our
Absolutely, I
mind.
did think that.
Yeah, we
Does
But
can
that
change
matter?
our
You
no,
can
if
Wait
like
a
you
a
go
minute.
TV
back on my
show and
regular,
not like it the next day. I mean, come on, guys.
Now wait a second
I
here.
want to show them.
Wait a
I
second
really
here.
want to show them
imagine
though.
peace.
When I
Thank
first
you.
You
started
could
Thank
have.
doing
you.
You
videos.
know what? You could change opinions. Did
Oh,
you know
thank
that?
you, imaginary piece.
And
Thank
make
That's
you
it
for
right,
the super
Sherry.
chat.
make it
Thank
very
you.
innocent. It's no penalty for changing
Creators
your
deserve some
opinion,
support for their
or
work and
should not be
contribution. Thank
a
you.
penalty for changing your opinion.
That's
Let me
right,
That's
let
all
me
I
show
got
Sherry.
you
to say
guys. I'm gonna
about
bring
that.
it up here. I want to show
Okay.
you when Miss Daisy first
Yes.
started. I want to show you guys that I was for Donna Candace from the beginning.
Don't mess with me.
Look right here.
I'll take
Summer
your ass
Wells
out.
was her brother's the target. Did she have sensory issues here where I talked about it? Let's see. I was pro Dawn and Candace when I first started. I think that was actually the first video there. TBI's information in this case.
It
Summer
was.
Wells, Candace breaks down and cries over Summer.
I saw that.
Yeah. Who is the bill guy in the shed? I
Oh,
was looking at
Billy.
other scenarios. Neighbor says there
Billy.
was a conviction.
The one
So
whose
there we
wife
go.
kicked him out.
Oh,
Christine
Lady of
Billy.
Lady of
Loves,
Love,
we
look
didn't
at what
do
you
that
did.
again. Thank you,
Christine
Lady of
Billy.
Love.
Lady of
Thank
Love.
you. This one's for
You're
the
too much,
haters.
girl.
Kindness,
You're
if
too much.
free, and takes little effort. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Lady of
Thank you
Love.
for
Kindness is
All
Very
free.
right.
well said, sister.
Thank
Very
you for
well
supporting
said.
the channel. Thank you
Great
guys so
love.
much. Thank
You're
you,
You
Lady of
welcome.
see,
Love.
there's so
You
much
deserve it,
love.
Daisy. You have a
Thank
big
you,
There's so
heart.
much
everybody.
love on this channel.
Aw,
There is
thank you
not
so much. I appreciate that
any
so much, you
That's right,
guys.
any
Auntie
hatred.
Sherry. Yes,
God
There
bless
is
you
there
guys.
is no
God
hatred
bless
in
you all.
this thing. Is there?
that's right.
I've changed my
No
mind on
There's
Donna
no
hatred.
King
hatred over here.
as a
No.
suspect
No
several times.
hatred.
I think a lot of us have. Yeah, we
No.
have. But
And I
before
think
you all
the
look,
reason why I did it, I was the same with Daisy. And the reason why I started to sway my opinion was from the stuff that was being put on YouTube.
this is the one that I did about Candace getting upset at Dr. Fields. Everybody said she got mad over
It
the
wasn't cornbread mafia that set it
cornbread
off.
mafia. No, she was
No.
upset because she got a call saying that they had found Summer. She got a
Yes.
call saying that they found Summer
But
and
that
she
was
got her
not
hopes back up and
disclosed.
then they told her that it was not Summer.
Yeah, and that
Oh,
was
thank
not
you,
disclosed
Pearls.
on Dr. Phil's show, by the
Thank
way.
you so much.
It was not disclosed that that happened
Thank
on
you.
Dr.
But yeah,
Phil's.
if you guys
That's
look
all I
here
got to say
from
about
the
that.
beginning when I started doing the SummerWells case,
I'm like cracking
um,
up.
I
That's
was
all I
pro
got to say
Donna
about that.
Candace. And I have took down since then the videos that I thought is where I did think that they were. I try to go down. I've got a lot of videos, so I've tried to take most of them down. And
And Don and Candace know that.
because now that we've talked to them, we've seen a different perspective on this case. We're seeing things differently. We're actually seeing them cry for their child and be emotional in the things
Hmm.
that they've told us that we don't want that they asked us not to say and we're not going to because it's personal to them.
And we
And
don't record them without
you guys
their
don't.
knowledge.
We
We do
see it.
not.
You
And
We're
know?
we
not
pray to
being
God.
underhanded
We
ever.
pray to God that
We
we
are
never
very
have to go
upfront.
through that. We pray to God that we never have
Yeah.
to go through that
These two
pain.
ladies are the most kind-hearted people probably on the entire YouTube.
Oh, thank
Oh,
What
you.
thank
what they
you.
do is
We are
always with
too.
their heart, and they're giving this family a chance, you guys, and they're doing that with kindness and love and respect, and they're getting a lot farther than other people, and then other people are getting jealous or mad because Dawn's over here. Well, that's what happens when you love and give somebody love and respect, and you don't betray them.
Like I don't mind for Dawn and Candace to go on other panels as long as they're not
No, they should
attacking
be free
Dawn
to go
like
wherever
they
they
did
want
tonight.
without any kind of
You
attacking.
Yeah,
give
they
people
attacked him tonight.
dignity.
I felt like he was
Give
being attacked.
give
And
people
that's just my
dignity.
opinion. But I felt like
I'm
he
gonna
was
keep
being
saying it to
made
you, Lisa.
he was being talked to very condescendingly and he was being
Give
very attacked.
people dignity.
And it really made me mad and
Give
upset
people their
because
dignity.
like I don't care if Don talked to Josh all
Give
day
people
long as
their
long as Josh
dignity.
is not provoking him
Okay,
and
I'm
making
sorry to
him
quit,
mad and
Sherry.
stuff like that, that's
I said I
wrong.
was gonna say it till somebody noticed. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, you're funny.
Let's see here.
You wolf dog, you.
We love you, Sherry.
You a freak dog.
Um,
Christine's a
Auntie
freak dog.
Sherry.
guys, I'm gonna tell you this. Candace loves kids. She's always had kids around. That's something she stated to us personally, is that she's always had kids around. She's felt bad for kids, and she's always just had kids around. And people has took it and twisted it around, and made it look worse than what it is, and it's not. Because I'm that kind of person. I love to have kids around too. I do. You know.
Well, for somebody that people think not, didn't want their kids around, there sure are a hell of a lot of pictures out there of
That
them
is true. Good point,
going
Sherry.
places and
They,
traveling
they do have a lot of pictures of
and
their kids.
picnicking, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't care
Hmm.
what it was. There are a lot of pictures out there, so don't tell me they didn't spend any time with their kids.
And you
Oh
know
yeah,
what?
she
Even
definitely did.
making mistakes as parents is not make you guilty of making them disappear.
Oh, Amy, get
Right.
the cowbell.
It's just
Get my
I
important for
do.
everybody
cowbell there.
just kind of keep an
Christine,
open
Oh,
mind
thank
for
you,
either
Amy.
way.
Chris,
Thank you for
I
that
think that's
super
important.
sticker. Thank
thank
you
you
so
so
much
much
for
for
that
the
super
super
sticker.
sticker for me. I
Thank
don't
you,
get
Amy, for
anything
that
extra
super
though, but
sticker. Who is that?
Thanks for being you, Daisy.
What's going on? Something's going on, guys. Hang on just a
Amy.
second. Somebody's outside.
What?
Hang on.
Outside your house?
Somebody's outside. Don't do this.
She'll be back.
Yeah, you guys, we gotta treat
Yeah.
people with respect.
Yeah, and dignity.
Yeah, and you know, Chris
Aw,
McDonough has said that.
Dignity.
Keep it classy.
Don't
We're not going to get
take
anywhere by treating people with
Don't
such
take away
distaste
somebody.
and hatefulness. And these people that are coming out and attacking Christine,
You'll make
Christine?
them prideful.
come on, guys. Christine has not done anything wrong. She makes videos for Summer. She compiled a video of other people's videos. That was not even her. She didn't make those videos. She put a lot of work and
I just
effort
put them
into
in sequence
compiling all
order.
those
That's it.
videos.
And may I
Many,
add-
many hours and days on that.
May I add this? Lady
And then it
Christine?
all gets thrown away because people are so
Christine.
nasty and vicious on YouTube.
Christine has
It's
3
wrong.
sons in the military. That she
Christine
worries
doesn't
about
deserve
all the
that,
time.
and neither does Daisy.
She is
Everything that they
also
have been doing has been
being
from
a
the heart.
wife. She's also being a
You all
wife
need to open up your
and a
eyes.
caregiver to her grandmother. So anybody that
My
comes
husband
against
just caught
Christine,
somebody in our yard.
I'm gonna claw your eyes
Oh,
out.
no.
I swear I will.
Yeah.
What was he doing?
I don't know. My husband said what was he inside of our
I
yard?
don't know. Yeah, he was in her yard. He
Where-
brought me up.
Like where at? By the truck? What the hell was he doing out there by your truck?
Sniffing gas.
You better watch it. I told him we got cameras.
Was he sniffing gas?
See, I just run it. I just told him, I said, stay your ass on up there off the roads. Don't be coming back over in our yard no more.
Who was
He's
it?
out
Who
there-
was it?
That's why you need to put Randy back out there. My husband
you-
caught him upstairs
who was
and out in the yard.
Who?
There's a man in our yard. My husband
A
just came
stranger.
downstairs.
Do you know the
A
man?
stranger?
No,
A
he was,
neighbor?
I don't know who he was.
You don't know the man. Did your
No.
husband know the man?
I heard my husband
That's a
say,
good way to get
"Get out of
yourself.
here. What are you doing in here?"
Did your
That's a good
husband
way to get
call-
yourself shot going into somebody's yard like that.
Well, I just told him, I said, we got cameras all over this place.
Yeah.
Buddy, you better watch what you're doing.
Mhm.
Hang on, I got to take
It is a bad time in the world right now, and people are
Same
getting
with
desperate
me.
and doing
Cameras
bad things.
All over everywhere.
Let me tell you what, I got bear
I'm
mace.
telling you,
So,
everywhere
I
around
maced
my
the
house.
crap out of somebody.
And motion
I don't care.
detectors and sensors that go
I'm
off.
glad your house is
Bing,
protected,
bing,
Sherry.
bing. What?
I'm glad your house is protected with all that.
Oh, hell yeah, it's protected.
Daisy's got cameras too, so she'll
I
see
have
them.
people.
Yeah,
I
call the
have
cops.
people-
Right. True
I
crime
have
pals,
people
yes.
here.
Daisy should call the
I
cops.
have caregivers here, so I'm not by myself. So
That's always scary, though. Somebody coming up in your personal space and
That's very
yeah, but
scary. Yeah.
I've got 3 ways to detect them, and I think that's a good way to do it.
we love you, Sherry.
I love you too.
We
We've got
love
motion
you.
sensor lights at
Motion
our
My
house.
husband went out there and asked him what he was doing.
A sensor.
And
Well,
he
the
said
world
he was
has been
throwing
crazy.
trash in the yard, but he was all the way up here by my husband's truck. And I went out there and I said,
What
"But
did he
you
say he was
better
doing?
get out of here." Huh?
What did he say he was doing?
Said he was trying to throw trash away. Well, he didn't have no business being all the way to the truck, to my husband's truck. Wait, somebody's in the back. Hang
Throw
on.
trash away where?
Uh-oh.
The trash is by the road. He was
trash
up
away
in our
where?
yard.
Go, Daisy.
The trash is down by our road. He was up in our yard. I cussed him out.
Well,
Did you hear me cussing him
yeah,
out?
Hey, Robin.
that's an excuse
There's
to be
our
in your
baby
yard.
girl.
They don't have any business being in your yard or throwing garbage in your cans either.
He could
No,
could
but
be after he could be
Was it-
after a Cadillac converter
That's how
too.
people destroy
Catalytic
businesses.
converter.
That's right, Robin.
Oh,
Remember,
you seen? Why didn't you take a
don't
video
forget
of it?
anything
Your
that we
husband should have shot a gun
Call
up
the
in the
police.
air.
That's why Daisy don't
Daisy,
have
call the
guns.
pol-
I'm,
Call the
I'm,
police.
Well, I would. I've got a
What'd he
gun.
say when you ran out there?
I'm sorry.
Somebody show
I'd
me
say,
something.
I'm sorry, my ass. You're trespassing.
If anybody breaks in my
That
house,
I don't believe that's the
Call the
first time he's been
I'll
out there
shoot their
either.
feet. I won't shoot their torso or their
Sorry, guys.
I'll make
You
their
guys
damn
could call
guns
the
all
police and
wet.
report it.
Oh, I told him off as he's going up the road with his flashlight. I said, "Don't come your ass back over here no
Oh,
more."
he had a flashlight too.
Yeah, flashlight.
Yeah, he's
My
probably
My
looking for
husband
something
heard
he
his
can play.
toolbox
Yeah, getting
drop.
rid of trash.
He was looking for
He's
something.
getting rid
Looking
of
for
trash
something he
at
can
1
steal,
o'clock in the
probably.
morning.
Yeah, he's out there messing around my
He'd
husband's
get rid of
truck.
trash at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. No, the trash is down by the road.
At 1 o'clock in the
He was
morning.
by
No,
my
it's not
husband's
1
truck.
o'clock.
Let Jack loose so he can go after him.
Oh, Jack could
Not
get
1
him.
o'clock in the morning.
I'd
Shoot a
let
gun
him.
next
Let
time.
Benny at him.
20 in the morning.
Benny
Oh,
Cow.
Benny.
Get Benny Cow at him.
Eastern
I
Standard
know.
Time.
Benny Cow will be
Benny,
like,
Miss
"Ooh,
Daisy.
Yeah, he's probably looking for something in the truck, probably.
Yeah, he was. My husband said he heard his toolbox
Yeah.
slam down,
Alright,
and my
that's
husband, that's
what
what woke
it
him
was.
up.
Probably
And
some
he
drug
looked out
he
the
knew.
well,
window
did he
and saw
check the
him.
toolbox and make sure there's nothing in there?"
He
Drug
said he
dealer
checked it.
wanting something to put
And
so
I
that
heard
money
my
to buy
husband
their
say, "What are you doing?" I thought one of the animals had got out, but I thought, "Oh shit, somebody's out there," and that's who it was. Somebody out there walking up and down the road. Ooh, it
You're a
makes me
lot
so
calmer than I'd
mad.
be.
Probably trying to go after that
Let me tell you
Cadillac
what, my
converter.
husband will
I
take
might
Yeah.
somebody
get out
down
there
to the
with a
ground
rifle.
if they ever decided to come up to our property.
Don't
He
even
don't
Yeah.
come over
play.
here.
Well, I'll
My
tell you
husband
what.
don't
Next time I
play.
see him walking down the road, I'm gonna get him again.
Christine, you don't have
Get
to
your
worry
ass
about
out of
me.
here.
All you need is
That's
teeth.
right, Georgie. That is scary, but I'll run him off.
I got
You'll see
fairness.
Daisy Cow going out there in a
Oh,
nightgown and
Christine
running
needs
him off.
it's several cents of teeth.
Hello, Robin.
Hey,
Hi,
Robin.
lady of love.
Hey, Robin.
Probably is. I hate a thief. I
Robin,
cannot
Robin,
stand a
Robin.
thief, y'all.
Comes Bob,
They
Bob,
nothing
Bob,
makes
and
me more
along.
mad than a thief.
Along.
A
Yeah.
thief and a liar.
Yeah,
Thief and a liar are the
And a
same
cheater.
thing.
and a cheater.
Thief and a
Yeah,
liar are the
Yep.
same
And the
thing.
haters.
A liar's
And a
telling the
hater.
truth. A
the
liar spills
haters.
the truth.
The
Emma,
meanies
yes,
out there in the
the
world that
motion
just
lights.
like to
That's what
bully
we got.
people.
I'm gonna keep
We've
I
got
got a
saying
motion
lot of
lights
people
all
hating
around my
on
house,
me.
and we
Hey,
have
thief.
cameras that take pictures.
Yeah.
I have a lot of
thief
people hating on me
and
on my Summers
liar
group
are
Why?
the same.
because I asked
A
them to pray
liar
for
steals
Candace.
the truth.
They said Candace ain't important. We'll pray for Summer. So I hide their comments, and they're so mad.
Why not pray for
I
him?
bet you that hurts your feelings, Robin, doesn't it?
Oh no, she's
I believe it is a backpack tweaker.
She's
Pugs.
a crazy cow lady.
I got a
That's
video
tweaker?
of one of them tweaking out here in my
She's a
in my
crazy
front
cow
yard.
lady.
Oh
My
my God.
grandson was going to get on the bus and he was tweaking. We had to call the law on him and get him out of there because
Oh,
he was tweaking out there in front of the yard.
Ideal Farmer. Okay, let me look.
Miss Stacy goes out like Medea.
Excuse me.
Oh, your husband should
Medea.
be on the phone with the
Ooh.
police.
You need to stay out of the
You don't
yard.
scare me.
I
I'll
don't
be
know
right
where
back,
it is.
y'all. Hang on just a second. I'll be right back.
At all
Okay.
costs.
Call the police, Daisy. File a report.
I wouldn't trust that he's not coming back. I'd call the law
I
enforcement, make
wouldn't
sure he's
either.
gone.
I would
Yeah,
too.
at least
Yeah.
get a police report in case he comes
call-
back because
I call a
those
cop
catalytic
on time
converters are
or just
high
flashing
priced
lights around.
at a junkyard. And if he was buying that truck, that's probably what he was trying to get.
Probably. You,
Okay,
or,
Ideal Farmer, you're going to have to
or-
retype it because
or-
I can't find it.
Robin, the catalytic converter. Remember how those
Can
I'd
you
like to
retype
buy
it,
the
Idea
photos.
Farmer?
Oh yeah.
Can you retype it?
Yeah.
And I'll put it in the back chat so she'll see it.
I'm about to lose charge. Aren't y'all glad?
Yeah, I think she should call the police. The
Let's see if
popo.
I can find
I
it.
do too. I agree
Yeah.
with that.
So that way there's a paper trail.
I don't want to play with that.
I have an enemy, but
You have an enemy.
I don't pray for him.
My husband just
I
called
pray
the
for my
police.
enemies.
Did
I
you
pray
say
for my
an
enemies, you
They're gonna
guys.
come out here and check him out because he's walking up and down the road. He's trying to find something to steal.
Yeah, I was going to say he's probably going to hit one of your
Call
neighbors
the
too.
cops.
Yeah, I can't find the comment. It must have been way up there.
Make
So
a
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
they
trying to
told
steal
me
something.
Make a
the
paper
church
trail
people
of
come to
this.
see me today and told me I need to
Documentation
pray
is
for my
everything.
enemy. I said I can't. I hate him. I
Lady of
hate
Love,
him
tell
with
her.
all my heart.
Tell
Everything
her
in
that.
me I hate.
Lady of Love, tell her
I think
It's
you
hard.
got
documentation is
knock her
everything.
hands up for
Shakes.
you.
It's everything.
Hey, Audrey D.
Documentation.
Hey, the price of eggs nowadays, you never know,
That's right,
y'all.
Auntie Sherry.
A
You
paper
never know
Yeah, and
what the
rooster.
chickens
price
are
of
going up
eggs.
too.
Okay, don't listen to me then.
What, Sherry?
No,
Donna,
they
What you
called
saying,
the
Sherry?
cops.
I'm
We
not
didn't
gonna
hear you,
listen.
Sherry, they
Sherry.
called the cops.
I give up.
Yeah, we called the cops, guys. My husband called the cops, so they're coming out this way to see what he's doing.
Good,
Can you
because
see
you
what Sherry
Auntie
was saying?
Sherry,
thank you.
he
You
called
need
the police.
documentation.
What is she yelling about?
Yes. She
She wants to be able to, so we can hear
wanted
her.
you to call the
About no
police.
rooster. I don't have no more roosters. Hash brown. She's
Nah,
getting
Okay,
all
you
Sherry.
Sherry up.
still have your
Sherry,
geese.
what is it? What are you yelling
That
about, Sherry?
hash brown, that rooster died after it pooped, Miss Daisy. It just
Hey,
fell
I
over.
don't
Jinky.
bring that rooster up, you
We
guys.
don't know what happened to it, but after it did that, that damn
You
thing
still
was
have your
dead.
geese, Daisy?
It
He was
was
out there. Yeah, I
dead.
still have my geese, but they're all
It was
put up at
dead.
night. He
Mm.
wouldn't have been walking in this yard if them geese was out or them
I wish
turkeys.
somebody
All
was
those
here that.
geese
Them
would
male
get him.
turkeys
They'd
would have
peck
got
his
him.
eye out.
It's crazy. It's
Oh
Well,
yeah.
not me. I don't want a chicken that bad.
Her volume's
it
down
would.
for a reason,
That
guys.
would never
Oh,
have happened. That would never have happened if she hadn't had a
They would
Jinkies.
have
corn
pecked that
cob up
guy's
her
eyes
rear
out.
end. If she hadn't
What,
had a
Big
corn
Daddy?
cob up there, it
Somebody
wouldn't have
just come
pecked her.
out in our yard. Billy just caught him up there.
Sherry.
What you
Don't
say?
shoot at him.
The cops was gonna
Sherry,
come out
repeat
here. I
that.
told him. I said, "Get your ass on out of here."
Sherry.
You didn't hear what
He
she
was
said.
he was yelling something back at me when I was yelling at him. I couldn't hear him though.
Hi,
Miss
Jinkies.
Daisy,
Right.
Hey.
get your best Friday
I am
rooster and
unapproachable.
put his spikes on and take him out there and flog him.
She said a corn
He,
cob a minute ago.
he's bold enough to come under a big. We got a big street light out here. For him to do that, we need to put Randy back out there because we put Randy up in the chicken house at night to keep him warm.
Randy,
But we need to put him back out there.
Who's Randy?
He's our dog. He's one of our dogs in
True
chunks. That's
crime.
a
that
big
was my
German Shepherd.
ex-husband's
Put Baby
name.
Jack's out
He was
there.
a
Baby
dog
Jack's will get
too.
him.
Baby
Randy
Jack's
was
a
my
bucking.
ex-husband's name, and he was
Yeah,
a dog.
I know it.
He would. We think that
I
maybe
know,
Jack
Clementine.
would be like,
Linda.
So be
I know,
looking for
Linda. I
maybe
know what you're saying.
goats,
I'm just,
guys, because
I'm not there at
Clementine's getting ready
all.
to have babies.
Hey,
Clementine's getting
Jinkies.
ready to bust, y'all. So we'll be having some more baby goat
Hey, Jinkies.
deliveries
Hey, Sherry
videos
Mary.
again. Hey, Chief Angelo. Guys, listen, I really, I'm not trying to come at any creator or anything like that, but what I just felt really mad and upset about what happened on there with poor old Don and Candace, and I just feel like that I had to come up here and say something about it because um, it's not cool to block somebody when you come in their chat and raise Cain, but then when they come in your chat, you block them. No, that's not right.
Well, don't come in my chat.
Miss Sherry, very.
I think that guy was trying to steal your Cadillac
I
convertible.
don't even have. I'm not even.
Oh,
I
he
wouldn't
was
be.
Hey,
near my
I
guys.
husband's
wouldn't be.
toolbox.
Thank you, Lady
No,
Love.
I wouldn't be a
My husband has a
creator.
toolbox on the back of his
I'm
truck, and
too
that's what he's trying to get
sensitive.
into. I can't stand a thief.
I'm too sensitive to
I
be a
cannot
creator.
stand a
Take your
thief.
shotgun out there and shoot in the air.
That's what I
Pow,
told
pow,
her.
pow,
That's what
pow.
I said.
Get Jinkies after him.
Yeah,
Get him,
Jinkies.
Jinkies.
Jinkies,
I'm
Jinkies.
crazier than Jinkies.
you're a toter.
Daisy
You
is
get
crazy with
after him.
me.
Well,
It'll be
it's
like the movie
1:30,
That's what
Friday
I'm
guys.
the
saying,
13th.
y'all. It's like
Ladies,
a
it's
boost of
1:30 here.
adrenaline
I'm gonna
comes
say
up.
goodnight.
I am. I'm
Good
Good
night,
waiting
night,
on my.
Robin.
Robin.
I'm waiting on my
We
license
love
now.
you.
I
I'm
love
waiting on my
y'all. I
license
gotta
now.
go to sleep.
And when I get my
Night,
I gotta
night.
go to
license,
bed.
I can
Get some
go get
rest.
my
We love
Good
you.
I'm
gun.
night,
See you
stuttering.
tomorrow.
Summer. But yeah, a thief, that's what he's doing. He's looking for something to steal, something that he can steal.
That
But he
sounds
don't
like the
realize we're
girl
night
came
owls
down
over
the
here. We're
doorstep.
up all night long, so we don't sleep at night.
No,
I don't anyway.
you don't, because you're a
Everybody's saying they
vampire.
love you, Robin.
I love
And
y'all
I
too.
know
Good
Josh
night.
was upset, but Josh came in
Good
here
night,
when I had
Robin.
Dawn on my panel the other
You are
day,
a vampire.
and
You sleep
he
during the
was being
day.
awful rude. He was being very rude to Dawn, and I never said nothing or called him out on being rude in the chat. at all. And he
Who?
was fussing with my my mod,
Who was rude?
Josh from the lab.
So,
But
Oh,
he gets
okay.
mad at because I tell Don not to go up there while he's mad and calls
Okay.
me out and blocks me. I
Yeah.
still haven't blocked him. That's not right. You can't do that
Well,
stuff.
Miss Daisy,
What?
do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So you just did.
I know.
All right.
I am. I
Good.
promise.
You get a gold star in Sunday
I don't
school
have
this
anything
week.
against Josh, but I
sure, you
just
got a
feel like
gold
they need to
star,
be
Daisy.
gold star from Sherry.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
Very, very,
For
very
doing,
gave you a gold star.
yes, for doing unto others as you would have them do unto you.
I know.
And see, you get a gold
She'll
star.
only call you
Thank you.
565 million times tomorrow.
565
I am
million
not.
trillion times.
I am not calling her anymore. If she wants to
Okay,
talk to me,
Sherry.
She's gonna text you.
if she wants to talk to
Idea
me, she
Farmer
can call me.
said Miss Daisy's content was put Wells in not a good light and then overnight changed heart. About DC, I'll take time to show subs better lights on the Wells. Can't expect subs to change that fast. I'm not expecting you guys to change that
And
fast. I
she's not
do.
trying. She's not even trying to get anybody to change their mind.
Mm,
She just wants everybody to keep an open mind.
open
Either
mind and
way,
not
that's
let
it.
them speak. Don't attack.
Yeah,
Don't go
be
on the
nice.
attack. Just let them talk. Let them vent how they feel about their daughter being missing. And maybe they'll see for themselves, you know?
Miss Daisy.
Dawn and Candace are not acting like they have done anything to their daughter. I mean, for them to point out that video and for us to talk to Candace one on one in person and see her actually cry and blame herself because she feels like the what ifs this, what is that? What
Yeah,
if I would
and
have went
she.
downstairs with her? You know, what if
Yeah.
I wouldn't
That's
have put a
right,
brace on
Michelle.
mom's leg? You know,
So
and
Michelle
all
said,
that.
Daisy, I'm starting
What
to
if,
have
you
change of
know?
heart. Don and Candace are not acting like they have done anything to their daughter.
Yeah, that's what she just read.
And the
Oh,
same thing goes with Jody Sue. I hate to see Jody Sue cry, and I know she's
yeah.
been
I don't
upset
think they have.
on her lives.
That was one of
I
her
don't think Jody Sue had
originals,
anything to do with
and
anything, and I don't think her child had
I
anything to
even
do
chimed
with
in
it.
on that one. I mean, there's no excuse
No,
for
and the point of
abuse.
bringing up
There's
RSOs
no
is
excuse for
because
abuse. I don't care.
it's around the area.
I don't care
Yeah,
who you
innocent until
are.
proven guilty, you
You
guys.
claim mental illness,
There were
Just give,
whatever.
so
There is
many
no
strange people in that
excuse
area at that
for
time.
abuse.
Good
including the
night,
tree
sweet
trimmers.
tree. God bless.
I don't care if
So
you
I
listen
think
to
it's
me
just
or not.
important for everybody just to keep an open mind and just remember that there's that possibility that the big what ifs,
Hmm.
Can I take
and we
you,
don't
please?
know, and that's the problem is we don't know. None of us know.
And maybe
Hmm.
they don't
There's not
either.
a creator on this platform that knows with 100% certainty. You know what I mean? I get upset
Hmm.
when I'm talking about it because I'm somebody that sits on the fence a lot with this case, but seeing the things I'm seeing in the background,
Yeah.
I don't feel like those are guilty parents. And you
Hmm.
guys don't get to see what we see in the background.
Right.
Well,
Plus,
you know
Lady of
what?
Love has to put up with me and Daisy every day.
I
Dr.
really want to
Phil
cry for Candace. I breaks
Dr.
my heart
Phil is
I
a
love it. I've
licensed
been really sick, so I haven't been here a
That's
whole lot, but I'm on the
That's
Dr.
a
mend.
Phil
full
is a
I
time
thought
job, you
about
licensed
all.
psychologist,
ever since we
and
talked to
he
Candace
told
Lady
that
of
day.
me
Love
I
got
thought about
patience
he
like
her.
a
did not
saint.
think they were involved.
I thought about Candace since we talked to her and
Oh,
how
never mind.
I mean, like me and Christine wants to
Never the
cry,
mind.
don't we, Christine?
Only the heart.
And it's
Yes.
okay.
Like over
Oh,
and over again about that video. That video that she thinks that somebody was watching that baby while she was swinging on that swing, you know?
Yeah.
you guys,
That
I
Candace
swing's
can't.
is
always bothered
crying. Those
me.
are not fake tears. She
That
has
swing
real
has
tears. Those
always
are not
bothered
fake
me.
tears. It makes me want to just go through the camera and hug her because
Mm-hmm.
she is tore up, and so is Don.
Mm-hmm.
Those are not. They are not pulling a prank. They're not joking. They are tore up.
They're
And what are we
really
supposed
hurt
to
over
do?
their
They are
children.
lost.
What are we supposed to do as Christian people? We should minister to those who
Love
are
one another.
suffering.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
We
right,
should
Sherry.
minister
Yep.
to the people who are
And
That's
suffering.
guess
what we've been
what?
trying to do.
And you know
And guess
And
what?
we've
what?
been getting attacked for
Y'all
it.
Thank you,
can,
Hash
As
Brown.
soon
anybody on any channel call me
as
anything
soon
they
as we
want.
talked to Don and I said,
But I
Jesus,
know what
calm
I'm
him, he
talking
calmed,
about.
didn't he? He
Yes, he
calmed.
did.
I
Like
said
that.
we was on the phone with Candace when he got off that live with Josh, and I said, Jesus, calm him, and he calmed right down, didn't he?
Yeah.
Completely.
Just
The
like that.
power of the Lord is strong,
And he
and
kept thanking Daisy for
yeah,
talking to him,
he
calming
calmed,
him.
guys,
Yep.
because the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. That's what he does, and to torment. And these people are already tormented enough. They don't need more people to torment them. And
And
I
you're
think,
allowed to change your mind, You're
mhm,
allowed if you're
Amen,
allowed
Idea
to change
Farmer.
your mind. Because
yeah,
that's what you do when you get
You
more
can
information.
read her comment again, the Idea Farmer.
my mind and heart are always open. Miracles happen. I've seen it. I'm stubborn when liberals are involved, but I pray God softens my stubbornness. Okay. Amazing.
Oh,
Amen.
idea
Amen.
Yeah,
Me too.
amen.
farmer. That's so sweet.
You'd be
Yes,
surprised
that's
the
all we're
power of
asking.
the name of Jesus when it's called upon, how things change when you call upon him. And Don was in a really irate, like he was pretty mad, and I called upon Jesus
Mm.
and he calmed
Try
down.
to stay awake.
I'm hoping him and Candace are resting good now.
Yeah, and it's okay if people
Yeah.
have their own opinions and we respect everybody else's opinion, but it's about being respectful. That's
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
That's all it's
That's
about.
it. That's all.
And we're not here to
We
I
push somebody's
understand that,
we
Anna.
like the differences.
push anybody's agenda.
Yeah.
We're not asking anybody to change their minds right now. Just
Nope.
keep an open
No.
mind, because
Just
what
listen. That's
if?
all.
Hear it
What
all
if?
out.
Well,
Hear them
first,
out.
Absolutely approachable.
first we should be godly. Second, we should be good Americans. Third, we
Yeah,
should be good citizens. Fourth, we should be good stewards in our
yeah,
community and where we live.
Amen.
And
yeah.
fifth, we don't need to leave this world without making an impact.
Absolutely,
That's all
peace
I have to
buds.
say.
I understand them.
And
Auntie
I
Sherry has
know
spoken.
what?
I
Yeah,
said Auntie Sherry
I'm
has spoken.
not very smart. I'm just wise because I've been through a
Good
lot of
night, Hash
You are
Brown. Love
smart
you,
and
Hash
wise.
Brown.
Yep. And we all respect everybody's opinion and everybody's entitled to have one. We all have one.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
mine doesn't necessarily reflect on Christine or Daisy. It's a lot of the times it's half the other way. It's not the
But
same.
Sometimes
she
we
always
have good
agrees with me.
discussions in the back, don't we,
But
Lady
yeah,
of
Yeah, we
Love?
do.
Lady of Love always
But
agrees
we
with me.
respect each other and we love each other, and we don't condemn each other because we don't agree.
No,
We
we
just
respect each
No,
other's
talk about it.
opinions.
Yeah, that's it.
no. That Christmas thing that we did, I swear, there was so much love there.
And I
Nobody
wish I could have been there.
argued,
I wish you could have been there
fussed,
too.
anything. I mean, it was people who jumped in to help when they weren't even asked to help.
Yeah, it
I
was
mean,
beautiful.
it was wonderful. Daisy and I got back up that hill too.
And
Two
how
old
and
mountain, two old
mm-hmm,
mountain goats dragging each other up. I
mm-hmm.
pulled her up a step, and she pulled me
Well,
up a step.
mountain goat.
She was holding on to me, and I was holding on to her.
Yep, I'd take a step, pull her. She'd take a step, pull me. So
I want you
that's
to
how.
just look at these pictures now. Does this look like a child that's been abused? I want y'all to look at
yeah,
these pictures
and
right
the
there.
point is that we have no proof of any of
Does
that
that look
either.
like? Look, that looks
Well,
like a baby that loves its mommy and a mommy that loves its baby. Hang on.
Oh, there's my little cardinal.
There's your little
yeah,
cardinal.
a female
I
too.
I sent
And none of us as
Daisy a picture.
parents
And
are
That
perfect
cardinal
either.
I
flew into a
wondered where
window
that
at work.
and
female cardinal came from. I
if you
should have
guys,
known.
if you all was
She
to
flew
go
in the
back on
window.
Candace's original
A
Facebook,
creature critter.
before Summer went missing, Candace posted on her original Facebook. I went back and looked myself months ago. On her original Facebook, she before Summer went missing, she put a post up saying, I want the world to know that I love my daughter with all my heart. and all my soul. If I could find that, I will find that and post that. But she was posting that way before Summer went missing.
And Kentucky Girl, we don't have proof of that. We don't know that. There's nothing that come out to prove any of that. So we
All
can't
right,
even say that with 100% certainty.
Okay, here's where we're
I
going.
get frustrated when
where
it
we're
comes to
going,
Summer, you
Kentucky
guys,
Girl,
and I get
with this.
emotional.
We're
it's
going
hard for me to
Kentucky
talk.
Girl with this. I'm gonna take over for Lady of Love.
We love
We're
Summer,
going here,
and we're just,
Kentucky Girl.
To
it's
me,
about being
she looked
kind
like
and
she was the
respectful,
boss.
with
Dawn
and
our
said
keeping an
she was the
open
boss.
mind. That's
constitutional
it.
law,
Letting them talk.
which says
Nothing bad is going to come out
that
of that.
people are innocent until proven guilty.
We don't
And
have
that's
to.
true.
Prove them 100% guilty without a
I
shadow
know,
of a doubt.
Kentucky Girl, I
In
know
this
what I seen
United States,
last
that
night when I
you
spoke to
can't prove
Candace.
shit.
I
There
saw a
you go.
grieving mother when I talked
That's
to
all I'm saying.
Candace last night.
Yeah,
I
and
get
even
That's
back when
all
she
I
was,
can
I
say.
get passionate too sometimes.
even when she was
Yes,
back
you
talking
do.
to,
I'm sorry.
Molly was
That's
talking to
what
Dawn. We
Candace
seen
said.
Candace in the background crying
Yeah, I
her
mean,
eyes out.
I understand, Kentucky Girl. I totally understand. You can't have your own opinion. I'm just saying that that's what I seen. I did see a grieving mom last night on the phone. Hey, Wind and Wine Designs. And you all can, I'm not telling you all to change your mind. I'm just like, have an open mind.
Yeah, and we can all have our own opinions. It's okay you think that way too.
Yeah.
And as long as you're being respectful, that's all people ask.
Yeah. Hello, God is love. Um, and I understand there's a lot of people mean because there's been a lot of stuff said and
A lot of untruthful things, though, have
a
been said.
lot of untruthful things being said.
Not even close to being truth.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff about being said about Christine is, for one, it's
Christine,
hogwash.
don't
It's not
you
even
mess
close
with
to
my
being true.
Christine.
Oh, yeah,
Uh-uh.
that's definitely.
Don't mess with my Christine.
Yeah,
I'm
Christine is the
telling
most,
you. I'm
one of the
telling
nicest people. Her and Daisy both on YouTube,
Don't
and for
you
people to come
even
after them
mess
like
with.
that.
Don't mess
What
with
is
any of
what
these
is so
women.
bad about them
Deal
talking
with
to
me.
Dawn?
I'm
What
the
is
oldest one.
what is that hurting?
Yo,
What is that?
man,
It's not hurting nobody.
I have respect for Chris McDonough, but I think that, in my opinion,
Well,
Chris
you come
McDonough
hurt me, but don't hurt
has
any of
a
these
vendetta
ladies.
against Dawn for some
Whoever
reason,
you are.
and that's why he keeps pushing the other
Try
scenarios.
anyway.
And it's
Try,
really
you'll get
about
shot.
Summer, and I
You
understand
get
he wanted to
shot.
bring it up, but it's cloud. He's trying to cloud it with that case, and that case
Well,
it shouldn't be attached to Summer's case. We should focus on Summer and not so much on that.
I
It's
think it's
about
okay
Summer.
that he's Daisy. I think it's okay that he's doing that his own thing when it comes to that, because I understand people's point behind that and that being intertwined. But the thing is what we're focused on right now is Summer, not anything else. We want to find Summer.
And that's just going to get in
Keep
the
her name
way.
out there and try to help find her.
Hmm.
What are
Yeah.
you doing, Christine?
And
You
it's
look
not like
like
Don was an adult.
some sort of freak
Don was a
dog.
12-year-old boy. They were both children.
Well,
ready
And
to
Yeah, I
even
children
forgot.
are
even
going to do
so,
I
things that
forgot. You
they,
got two freak
you know,
dogs.
that still has to
Three,
have its day
we
in
counting
don't
court
know
Christine.
the
too.
whole story behind it either. There's other things
Oh,
that we've been
6.
told that other people don't know about. You don't think
Shall I
humans
keep
and
counting?
predators like the apple away? No, I totally agree. And I
I
really
love you,
condemn him,
Christine.
not condemn him.
I
I
love you
really
too,
praise
Randy
him
Terry.
for Monkey's case because he is standing by Brandy and he's strong for Monkey and everything. I just feel like he's got some personal feelings. In my opinion, I feel like towards Don, he's got personal agenda against Don.
Well, I
Like
think there's a lot of history there, and that's probably why.
I don't know.
I actually, I don't mind Chris McDonough, and I think
I
what
like
he's
Chris
doing.
McDonough, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I
But
think
I
that
think that, he should have. Good night, Rosie.
he,
I
well,
think that he
he's one of
should
the
not
ones that,
come on as hard as
yeah,
he's
and he's
doing.
the one that
Lola
says
Lola
that we
said
shouldn't.
that Chris McDonough
He
was
said
a
that
good
he doesn't want us to come at
interviewer
people like that. That we should
and
keep
that
it
he's
classy and be
respectful.
respectful, and that we're going to get further by that way. He
Yeah.
pushes that, so I don't understand why it's going the
Lady of
opposite
Love.
direction right now.
Lola just told me that she loves Chris
It's like
I'm
the whole
telling you
McDonough.
right
internet's in
now,
an
if
uprising
they
right
think
now
that
He's
we're going to get,
because
respectful.
Dawn and Candace are over here talking.
He's
I don't get that.
respectful. They might not like what the
Bob,
questions he asked or how he asked them, but he did
this,
do it with
if
respect.
okay, if Chris would have not come, if they would have came at Dawn at a different approach, they might have been able to get Dawn to answer their questions. But no, they
Right.
went on the attack. They brought up stuff that totally pisses Don off and upsets him. And that's not the way to do it. You just don't attack people
Hello,
like that
lady.
and trigger them when they're already stressed out to the max. He's worried about Candace because Candace has happened to have this big surgery. He's
Baby.
trying to get his sons back and he's trying his best to not think about what could possibly have happened to his child.
Love
You
you.
know,
Mm,
that's
Love you
what it
too,
is.
Auntie Sarah.
sweet little girl.
You know,
Bye.
and just like I sent him that video of that little girl almost getting kidnapped in a store. And you know
Oh,
what
that
his
broke my
response
heart.
was? He was like, so sad. My poor Summer. My poor Summer. Yeah, Candace already had a pacemaker, but her heart's starting to act up. She has an enlarged heart, which is putting stress on her heart already. Plus her arrhythmia. She said that there's something going on with her carotid arteries. So I don't know what kind of surgery she's going to have, but I do feel like that
Oh,
anything could take her over the limit and put her in an arrhythmia. And she doesn't have a defibrillator. She doesn't have an internal defibrillator on her.
Oh,
So if she
Miss
went
Daisy.
into a chronic
Uh, if she has
arrhythmia,
been,
she could pass
if she's
away.
been, if she's been a heavy drinker like I have in the past,
Thank
you
you,
know
young man, girl.
her platelet count will go low, which will make her bleed easier. So I just hope that if she does have this surgery, Candace,
Mhm.
I advise you to tell your doctor everything you've done, everything. Doctors, they can't tell
I
you
don't
stuff.
know. Oops, it's me. I don't know if he did.
But
I'm not
please,
saying he did mess up this case. I'm
please,
just saying it was
I'm trying to
clouded by a
talk.
lot of other things, you
You
know?
interrupted me, and I was talking to
Go
Candace.
ahead, Sherry. Go ahead.
Tell your doctor everything you've ever done. Tell them. I've told my doctors everything I've ever done and everything I do, and they can't help you if you don't. So, there's such a thing as HIPAA, which now is a privacy law, federal privacy law.
If I had to
And
guess, Anna, they probably
there
want to
she
probably
goes
put an
again,
internal
interrupting me again.
defibrillator in her.
There she
Sorry.
goes.
Hey, Jersey tomatoes.
There she blows. This is my
I don't
channel.
know about that
It's my
Jersey.
channel, Daisy. What are you doing?
You're fine, Sherry. But I'm guessing that they would have to put probably want to put an internal defibrillator on her. Because right now, if Candace went into a fatal arrhythmia, she could pass away. If there's somebody there that don't know how to do CPR and she went into arrhythmia, she could very easily pass away, and we don't want that. Guys, we don't want to put her on that kind of stress. She's
Don,
been through enough stress, y'all.
Don, if you're listening, listen to Miss Daisy
She is
and
young, Ken.
listen to Miss Daisy, and I tell you how to do
And idea
CPR.
farmer, the point behind
If you
that
don't
was
know already,
that
I'll
a
tell
lot
you
of
how to
people
do it.
thought Brandy was guilty of something or her husband.
Oh
So
yeah.
that's the point, is just keep an open mind.
Yeah,
People are going to
Brandy,
feel stronger about one way than the other way. But
Brandy,
all we're asking for is for people to come here and be kind and respectful. Everybody can have their own opinion, and it's welcome here in the chat, but be respectful.
well,
That's it.
Be
Don admitted that he's made mistakes, but
Yeah,
they're
and
trying,
all of us parents, as parents, we all make
yeah,
mistakes. We
be
all do.
neutral. Be neutral.
just listen to what they have to say, their frustrations. Listen to what they have to say about what happened that day, you know?
I think
Just,
whatever they
just
have to say is important, no matter what
very
it's
Yeah.
about.
important.
When
Let them
people talk
vent.
to you, listen.
Yeah. They need to have
I'm
a
People
place
ain't
where they feel like they
answering,
can
I'm
talk
66
and
and I'm
not
especially
still
be
not
answering
good
a
at
lot
it.
of
ridiculed and
questions.
judged.
I'm
It's not even our
66
place to
years
judge
old
them, you
and I'm
guys. It's
still
not.
not good at listening.
It's the
He's
board's
open
job.
to answering any question that we have. He said he would answer any questions for us. He has answered a lot of questions
Yeah, he
on here
has.
for people.
He
And
And
knows.
even
He
with those
knows.
questions, they're going to have their limits. And Christine and Daisy don't poke and prod or push them.
I don't. I'm
They
not
don't.
going to.
Me either. I never did. I was the most naive person in the world. You know what I thought first happened? I'm upside
What,
down, I know, because I've got to let my puppy out. But
what
I'm
Sherry
so
doing here?
naive. I'm so
Why are
naive
you
that I
upside
thought,
down, Sherry?
because I'm getting ready to go to the door and let my puppy out.
Okay.
We
And
love you even though you're upside down.
She's
thank
upside
you.
down Sherry.
Yeah. That's
Look
why
at
they
her,
call me
y'all.
Sherry Springer, because I'm upside down.
She's an
You
upside
know,
down
I'm
woman.
like Tigger. You know,
She's done got a big trip planned for me. She thinks I'm going to Destin with her.
she is.
She said, we'll
She
sleep in the
is.
same bed. I said, Daisy Cow can't sleep in the same bed with somebody. Do you see how big I am, Miss Sherry? We both
I
won't fit
said.
in the bed.
I said we can
Miss
sleep in the
Daisy,
king side bed.
it doesn't matter your size. We love you the way you are.
Oh, I
What the
know. I love
hell?
y'all
Quit
too.
What's the
poking
matter
your
with
fun at
you
your own
anyway?
weight,
What's the matter
Missy.
with you? I can sleep in the bed with you.
Sherry,
If
I
you want me
have
to,
sleep apnea.
if you
I
want me
can't
to, I'll
sleep in the
just
bed
put a
with
row
you.
of pillows between us. Hey, Christine, nice to meet you upside down.
Oh, thank you, Christine. Ask
I
yourself
can't let
what
you be
would you
upside down by
do?
yourself.
Christine, we should. I know. I don't like to be
Hang on,
upside
y'all.
down alone.
Hold on, pause a minute, Sherry.
Cowbell.
I think we should. I think we should
Thank
do
you,
a whole
Christine.
round
Thank
upside
you.
down.
Ask
I
Sherry,
think that'd
pause a
yourself
be
what
minute.
would
funny.
Jesus
I think it'd
Sherry,
do.
be funny as hell if we all
Love
pause a
you,
did a
minute.
Daisy.
live
Love you, Lady of
upside
Love.
down.
Love you, Auntie Sherry.
Upside
Mods and pets.
down.
Thank you, Christine.
Thank
I'll be back in a minute. Gotta let my baby go out. My little naked,
Give people
dog.
some
Wouldn't you know
grace.
I'd
We live
have
in
a
a
naked
fallen
dog?
world.
I
Mistakes
love
that
your heart,
yes,
Christine.
Wouldn't you know I'd
absolutely.
have a?
Oh, I love you too, Lady of Love.
What would
You
No,
know,
Jesus
dog.
do?
we actually spoke with Candace,
I
and I was like,
see you,
I told Candace, I
Christine.
said I felt so bad for you that day. I just wanted to tell you, like, to reach out
You're
to the
so
TBI
clever. I just
and
love
talk
you.
to the TBI and stuff. You
Lord,
know,
I wish you'd
I
been
feel
a
like
kid.
they need
Wish you'd
people
been
to
a kid in
encourage
my
them to do
room.
things that they might not know what to do.
You've
You
been a
know.
challenge, let me tell you. Come on, Lola,
I'd have
baby.
been your favorite, Auntie Sherry. Don't give me no crap.
Thank you for that super chat,
I'd have
You
been your.
Christine.
probably, no, you
You're
wouldn't
welcome.
have. I had a gopher for every day.
I'd be your pet
Right
student.
arm. Yeah.
Sherry
You
is the
want to bet?
wildest woman on YouTube, and I don't want no creator jumping onto my Sherry. I love
No,
Sherry.
because we love Sherry.
That's
Yeah.
right.
We love
Yeah,
The
Christine.
don't
We
hands-on
jump
love
on.
spirit.
Sherry.
Don't jump on me. I'm
February 3rd
elderly.
is National Missing Persons Day.
Come on, Lola.
Pray
You
for
need
the
to go
missing.
pee pee? Go
Amen.
pee pee.
And we
Amen.
love all the supporters here too.
Go pee pee,
Absolutely.
sweetheart.
Well, guys,
Good
I believe
girl.
I'm gonna get off here on this live tonight because we've been on here what almost 2
I
hours,
knew when the dog had to
and
go to the
Christine is
bathroom,
gonna
she was going to
crash.
get off. I knew when I
Daisy,
let the dog go to the bathroom, she was going to get off.
can you
I
I'm
can
knew
you
it.
close it out
sorry.
with the Lord's Prayer?
Yeah, we can do the Lord's Prayer if
Yeah.
you want to.
Certainly.
Um,
Miss Daisy, I
see,
prayed
your
last time.
husband
It's
is
your
lazy,
turn.
must either bad hearing or a good sleeper. He's upstairs, so like
Our Father who art in
we
heaven,
there you go, Sherry. Go ahead.
hallowed be thy name. Please join me.
All right. Thy kingdom come,
Turn her up.
thy
I'm
will be
sorry,
done.
I'm waiting on my doggy. Y'all go ahead. I'm listening and bow my head. Please go ahead. I know it.
We're
I'm
going to
with
say
you.
a prayer for Don and Candace and this
Go
family,
ahead.
guys. Go ahead,
Go
Sherry.
ahead, Miss Daisy.
Okay, here we go. Stay with me, guys.
I'm bowing my head.
Here we go.
I'm praying.
Our Father, who art in heaven,
Who art in heaven,
thy name,
hallowed be thy name.
thy kingdom
Thy
come,
kingdom come,
thy will
thy
be
will
done
be done
on
on
earth
earth
as it is in
as it
heaven.
is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread.
Our
And
daily
forgive
bread.
us our debts as we forgive those who that against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory of the Lord Jesus Christ forever. Lord, I ask that you be with Donna Campus today, give her guidance, strength to get through. And God, I ask that you be with them, their family, and a way for them to get through. I ask that you be with TDI and give them guidance to find out who came in and took this little baby out of her own home. And I pray that this baby is found one day. In Jesus' name, amen, y'all.
Amen.
Amen, Miss Daisy. You are my girl. You are definitely my girl.
And you're my auntie too, Miss Sherry.
I know, honey.
And I love each and every one of you guys. I love you
I
guys.
love you. I love you too. Good night,
Unless
sweetheart.
good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night, Conti.